Savage Report.
Welcome to the Savage Report. I'm here with my gang.
It's Lila Biz.
And we got a special guest today.
Oh, okay. I ain't want to do that. Lila, you go from there,
okay.
and then we. All right,
Go ahead.
It's Lila Biz.
It's Nino.
And we got a special guest today, Butta Cool. Hey, let them know who you is.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Butta Cool, host of the Cool Conversation podcast. You can catch us everywhere on YouTube at RGA Showcase, and I'm just a cool guy, man. I'm here. Thanks for having me.
Man,
First question.
Welcome to the show, man.
First question I got for you. What borough were you from?
Brooklyn, but I rap Harlem.
Bro, okay.
Wow.
So explain that.
Yeah.
Explain that shit.
All right, so this is what it is, right? I'm born in Brooklyn, but I'm raised in Harlem.
Okay.
When were you raised?
Like when you at what age you go to Harlem?
I can say from probably the age of 10 and 12, because I was going back and forth even when I was hustling. So
Yeah.
I got my street knowledge from Harlem, and I got my groundwork from Brooklyn. You could say it like that. So,
that's like me in Virginia.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Plus I moved all over in New York. Like, I was like a nomad. So like, out of like 5 boroughs, I probably moved to 4 of them about 4 or 5 times.
Word.
So I'm gonna just say I'm a New Yorker. You know what I mean?
All right.
Harlem and Brooklyn is like my home. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
true they say like Harlem people dress the best? I mean, I've always heard that out of all the boroughs.
They dress more flashier and more bright. They want to be seen a little bit more.
Like pink coat.
Pink coat, little smooth, extravagant. Brooklyn is more so denim,
Yeah.
Timbs, you know what I mean, Yankee fitted, but they clean with it. But you could tell like they grungy with it. Harlem is like flashy. They gonna tell you, they gonna show you that they got money even though they don't got no money. So
the Bronx is like black Air Force Ones.
Don't do that to my
You know, it's crazy. I used to live out there too.
I'm in New York all the time, bro.
Yeah.
And like I'm always in Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Brooklyn or I'm in Rochdale. You know what I'm saying? Queens.
All right.
So I'm always in between or Beasley. You know, I'm always in them areas.
Oh, you in the hood? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm never ever going to the Bronx like that. Bro. I went to the Bronx one time on my way to the Bronx. As soon as I got in the Bronx, that's when I seen that homeless guy beating his meat, just going ham in front of everybody.
You can
bro.
catch that on the train on a late night. You know what I mean? On your local.
That is traumatizing.
It is, man. But man, my city, man, I don't know what the fuck going on. It's like Gotham City right now.
It's dangerous.
It's
you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What's your
What's going on is you have this is a sanctuary state. So New York is filled with a whole bunch of immigrants. Like you see what's going on in Colorado right now. With
Chicago too. They just took over some
that Venezuelan gang took over.
The Venezuelan.
Yeah, they took over. Shit.
Niggas is not playing.
That's how you know shit real. They come over and be like, you know what? We're gonna take this whole block right here.
Yeah.
Fuck
Walking
that.
around with they're trying that shit in Chicago, but they've been having bang outs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was in New York on Monday, and like there is especially Brooklyn, there's a big number of immigrants there, and it's a lot of Ecuadorians, a lot of
West
Venezuelans,
Indians, man, like the Jamaicans, all the Trinidadians, like
all of the island folks.
all the islands.
Yeah.
Tobago, St. Vincent, like all that. It's just right there. But I love it because I grew up around all types of cultures, like even from Oriental kids. Like I had a man named Chin. My man was nice. He was nice and bald, but he was Chinese.
So we had this conversation on here before about New Yorkers and how like I was telling them that I have a white friend that's born and raised in New York, and he's born and raised in like the trenches, like he's from that. So when I'm up there, he'd be with all his homies in the streets, and he'd be saying nigga, he'd be saying the N-word, but he gang, you feel me? Like he come from nothing with them, you know what I'm saying? I was saying like it's a difference between him doing that and then
He called you a nigga?
He said he didn't call me like, hey nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it's like my nigga this, my nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, chill, my nigga. Like it's part of his vocabulary, and everyone there accepts it.
Did you feel some type of way in that when you was up there?
I had to first get used to it
because everybody else was used to it.
This is not my hood.
But I'm
not from here.
But I see you shaking your head, man. Break it down, man.
Nah.
You ain't feeling that.
Nah, because I grew up around people that was white, and we looked at him like, bro, you say nigga, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? And also, I grew up around older cats. You know what I mean? I think the younger people nowadays, they don't care about it.
Yeah.
Like back in the
Yeah.
days, them niggas was like, they'll beat you the fuck up. They'll
Yeah.
smack you in the mouth. If you not our color and you saying nigga, like they gonna take offense to that. But they would come from, if they grew up in this area where I'm from, they knew not to say the shit. You know what I mean? They found other ways, brother, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they just knew that shit. And it's like, nowadays, they don't get told, like, yo, bro, maybe you shouldn't say that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But
They're not giving them no
niggas don't got
consequences.
but the thing is, niggas don't got the knowledge, though, also.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The knowledge
That's
is
what it
not
is.
being preached out there for certain shit like that, because niggas
Like,
don't
it's
be
cool.
thinking
Let them
about
call
it.
them what we call
They
them.
trying to get money, and I understand it. Like, niggas is focused on, niggas ain't worried about morals and shit. They trying to get bread. So.
Niggas is getting money.
So tell me this. Where did like Richmond, Virginia come into play? Was that always a place you came to as a kid or adulthood?
See, I used to travel out here back and forth from probably like 2015 to like 2018. I used to come back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to come back and forth. That was when I was dealing with that. But I knew a couple of people out here. My man Clef. I used to come over to
$12?
Clef Majors. He worked at Yellow House 2.0. He's a dope ass producer, dope ass engineer. If y'all ever need some mixing or any artists out there, Clef Majors.
Shout out to Clef.
Dope ass producer. But I used to come out here and just start linking up with him and shit. And cause he was in New York and I used to perform a lot. Like I was on the underground scene killing and shit. And he came out there with some Virginia artists and they came to New York and we just started linking up and build a connect with him. And once I started moving, when I moved out here, it was a no-brainer that I just linked up with him. He got me into the mix with who's who and who the artists to link up with and connect with and who the people to connect with. And you know what I mean? Ever since then, it's been money.
Yeah.
That's all right. So what are some things about Richmond that you grew to love?
The pricey I rent is definitely not like New York.
For sure.
I love it. Thank you. Also, just the culture, like y'all, some of y'all chill out here, but I see it's a lot of like cliquish things that I be like, damn, it's kind of they don't like new niggas out here.
They're trying to find identities out here.
Yeah, it is what it is, but you know what I mean, I'm all for love and I'm all for positivity, so that's what I'm pushing. So if you got anything other than that, then I don't need to be around you. So cool, you doing me a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But basically just like niggas is really cool out here. I really fuck with the vibe out here. And plus, I feel it's different from raising my child up in New York. You know what I mean? I got a 4-year-old, I got a 14-year-old, and I'm just trying to make sure they grow up in a certain type of environment that I want them to flourish in. You know what I mean? New York was kind of stagnant. We moved out here probably before COVID hit. So once it got real nasty in New York, that's when me and Shorty was like, yo, we need to get a crib.
Yeah.
We bettered ourselves. I had saved a couple of coins. You know what I mean? Got a crib. And now we just chilling, just making everything work. You know what I mean?
He loves to talk about parenthood.
Leela,
You
I
have
was-
any parenthood questions?
I mean, I just want to give him the floor just to expound more on fatherhood and just.
I mean, I got 3.
Yeah.
I have a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, she'll be 17, but I got a 16-year-old now. She's in New York with her moms. And I got 1 through marriage and I got a 4-year-old. So I'm just out here working, man.
You don't have
Family
more
man.
than this guy.
Yeah,
I'm
got a
chilling. I don't want no
5-piece.
more.
I don't want
He
no
had
more
an
either,
unlucky
man.
shot. He had 2 sets of twins.
What you
Back
mean?
to back.
Yeah, back to
Two
back.
sets
But I
of
mean,
twins?
2 sets of twins. You feel me? 2
Back to
10s, 2
back.
8s, and
You
I
lucky.
got a 1-year-old now. So, but I'm done.
Oh, you got a team.
I got a team, but think about it. By the
Starting
time I'm
What's-
40, my 4 kids, they'll be in college. They'll be,
That's a fact.
carving out. I'll have a young kid. She'll be traveling.
How many
Hold on,
boys, how
what
many
kid
girls?
gonna be in college when you turn? Nigga, you almost 40 now. What kid gonna be?
Bro, all 4 of my oldest
You're,
kids. Yeah.
you're newest of the 4, yeah. That baby.
In 8
you still-
years.
Nah, you got a whole. Nah, excuse me.
In 8 years, like in 8 years, bro, my
8 years
kids
to be
man, my
40.
oldest kids will be 19.
But how old are you?
I'll tell y'all off camera.
Yeah. But I will say this: when
Trying to keep the
when you said you
mystique.
had a 16-year-old, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, wow, you know, bro.
I could have started young.
Yeah, you could have.
Not that young,
I
brother.
could have had fun.
Yeah.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's. Whew.
Man, how do you navigate parenthood now with a 16-year-old, seeing like what's going on in the world? We just saw
Well,
today they had the school shooting out in
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
It's,
Well,
it's a lot of stuff happening. You for me in with these young folks. How do you battle that as a parent?
Well, for my daughter, she's like being that she grew up in New York and she's like out there with her moms and whatnot. She grew up with like the street smart and the hood smart, like the book smart. So
Yeah.
like she's a straight A student, valedictorian, damn near 4.0. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I really don't have to worry about her with the book smarts. It's more so her learning the street smarts and the language of how niggas gonna try to pick up on her.
Yeah.
Or the lingo or what niggas is saying. How I mean, you never know. I always spit game to her. Like I never sugarcoat anything. I'm the dad that just be like, so what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you still fucking with that nigga? Like,
yeah.
He ain't treating you right. Like, get it together.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And we talk about everything, even to like sex and everything. And you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, keep that flower. You better keep that shit. Like, I don't care. Just wait till you at least graduate college.
Yeah.
Like, go to college at least. Like,
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? I understand. Like, I was young. I was wilding. I was manipulating females at a young age and having them come. We all did it. We haven't. I mean, so it is what it is.
Manipulate.
You got a son? You say you got a son?
Yes, he's 4 years old.
Right.
Y'all niggas lucky.
And then you got girls.
I got two girls.
2 girls.
I'm good. I don't want no more kids.
It said take a real man to raise a girl. So
I'm trying my hardest, man. My kids is cool though.
I think when it comes to kids, you just gotta have patience, man. And like, and also like outside of even working with the music and doing anything musically, like I've been working in childcare. I've been a teacher. I've been paraprofessional. I've been working with children with autism. I've been a director, site. Like I've been working with the at-risk youth. Like I've did it all. So it's like
You have a lot of patience.
I've grown to learn how to deal with certain personalities and understand why people act the way they act. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta sit back and assess shit because niggas be thinking too much. Like,
I know, I'm an
Does your daughter love music the way you love music?
My oldest one, yeah. My daughter from my marriage side, we're bonding now to the point where it's like, you like what? So she's into like the Chinese. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
I be like, what the? I be seeing her watching these white little Chinese dudes. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
What's
K-pop and
the
shit.
K-pop?
K-pop.
K-pop.
I be like, and I be looking at her, be like, do you know what they saying? They be like, that's.
Yeah. But you know what? They getting that bread.
Yeah,
they are.
It's marketable.
Well, the ones
I would love to
here,
write for one of them.
ones in Korea not getting that bread.
But the famous ones out here,
The famous ones in America is
they
getting
get
that
to
bread.
the money.
Over there, they're not
Not so
getting that
much.
bread. That's called communism.
Oh shit.
Well, not South Korea though. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. That's a blessing though, man. That's like, let's get into your music though.
Okay.
How long have you been doing music like on a professional?
can
I'm
you
gonna say
sing?
professional.
Oh hell no.
I was ready to say, hold on,
Some
but
shit, though.
I was ready to say something right quick.
No.
Luther.
I've been doing music damn near my whole life, but I really started taking it serious when I was in high school. When I was like around 16, I had a group called the Prep Stars with my cousins, and we had built a buzz in New York in a high school. Shout out to everybody in Canarsie. Chiefs, we in this bitch. But we had started a collective, and it was called Prep Stars. So this is around the time like Kanye with the polos and the cardigans.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had the
How old
cardigan
was you?
flow.
What year
Your
was
flow.
That's my style.
I was like 15 in high school. I was like, this is my senior year.
You trying to add up how old it is?
So
Kanye came out in
I gotta be like,
You're sneaky, yeah.
Yeah, I was sick. That's
This
what I
guy's
was
sneaky.
saying. Yeah, he's sneaky. Watch
This
him.
guy's sneaky. Gotta watch him. Check your pockets when you leave the house. But when I started taking it serious, I found out like I was damn near managing us. So I was getting us into like clubs and I was just working us, you know what I mean? And we ended up getting a little look from Bad Boy at the time. This is a time now you'll probably add up the math, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is a time around when he was signed to damn near everybody. He had Mark Curry, he had Dreamgirls, he had fucking Day 26. He had mad fucking rappers.
Okay.
He was signing so many motherfuckers, like, and he wanted a young crew.
That 360 deal.
You know, yeah, he was trying to fuck us crazy.
Yeah.
And you know
I'll
what's
get
crazy?
all of y'all.
And at that time, like my mom, she was dating like this dude. He wasn't like a lawyer, but he knew how to read contracts.
Yeah.
So I had brought the shit back to him, and I was like, yo,
What it's looking like.
Yeah.
nigga, I'm a senior in high school. I don't know
Yeah.
shit about nothing. Like, yo, my nigga, like,
Do it make sense?
please, like, I don't know, we got an opportunity. Is this good money? And he was just looking like, he's like,
You guys will be on TV, but
He's
you
like-
won't get a dime.
He said, yeah. He's like, the recruitment is for like damn near 20 years. And I was just like,
Jeez.
because we going in there, we ain't got a pot to piss in. We just, we damn near saving up allowance money. I'm working at the grocery store just to get a studio time, you know what I mean? So we working hard. So once I felt like that shit, at that point I was discouraged and everything. And I was playing ball. that's how I got my name Butta. I played ball. I was kind of smooth.
I did say brother 6 times. I'm glad you kind of said Ayo as Butta.
He still ain't get it right.
Because I was like, brother, cool.
When I go to church, they could call me that.
Yeah.
Brother, cool. How you doing?
Yeah, no, it was a friendship thing. I just put a little twist on it.
Don't worry about it. That shit was funny though. When I looked at the clip, I said, "Damn, they got me reaction."
Yeah.
Like, I got to control that shit. but I kind of got discouraged because I was like, "Damn, why this nigga trying to fuck us over?" And I was just like, "Fuck the business." And then at the time, I was building a name for myself on the street ball circuit, and a couple of colleges was looking at me. So I was like, "Yo, bro, like I got a ride to go to Cali." I had a long conversation with my cousins. Them niggas was tight. Even like one of them still probably, that nigga still don't talk to me.
We could have made it, no.
Yeah, that's all that nigga say. All that nigga say. Like, yo, bro.
Diddy could have got his claws in y'all.
He was like, bro.
It was meant.
He's like, bro. He said, if you ain't go to school, nigga, I'm like, nigga. The fuck? Like, all right, whatever. But once I got to college, I had went to Imperial Valley College. Shout out to my dudes out there in Southern California.
Yeah.
I started linking up with a lot of artists out there, like unbeknown. Like I was just going to parties and they was like, "Oh, Butta cool. He cool. Come inside." Yeah. And that's how I got cool. Butta cool. That's how that name came together. When I came back to New York, I was like, I need a name, a hip hop name, or a rap name. So,
yeah.
Butta cool. Nigga, I got that name because
Did
niggas
you
I'm
wear
cool.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
staple.
So today, what do you think is what's the favorite song that you've produced today, that you wrote and produced, and you just feel like you just love this song? This is a song you can perform anytime. It's one of your favorites.
Mine's or somebody that I wrote for?
Both. Yeah, let's do that. You'll start with starting with yours.
Mine's, it's a song called Way Back. When I performed that like in New York,
you get love.
And the thing is, like, with performance, you gotta have crowd participation. You gotta have that presence to like actually like have motherfuckers gravitate you and want to listen to you. So
and know your words.
Yeah. But the thing is, I had done, like, after I came back from college, I had done the BET tour in Charlotte, like this thing called the Dean's List tour, where you travel to like fucking like 100 schools, and I'm doing mad homecoming. So I'm building my reps and learning how to gain different crowds in different schools, because everybody going from different schools. I'm in fucking Dell State, I'm in Syracuse, I'm in UConn, then I'm going to Texas U, then I'm going to Texas A&M, and then we going to Tennessee U.
That's
like,
dope.
Yeah.
I had to, I'm going to East Coast, West Coast, different styles and sounds, you know what I mean? So I had to learn that way, but also Way Back, that's a song where I could like have the crowd, I could talk to them and do like a little call and response, and them motherfuckers be on that shit. So that song, and it's another joint that I did for some artists back in California. I was going to get to that story when I had started doing music out there. Y'all ever heard of Audio Push?
Yeah.
This is around the time when
I know Audio Push.
Yeah, for sure.
It's around the time when they had like to teach me how to Dougie, to teach me how to dad, to teach me how to jerk. So when I was in college, I used to chill around them niggas and not knowing who the fuck they was.
Yeah.
Like we used to just chill. My roommate, his name was Mike. His best friend was Michael. Come but known, Michael is now Tiger. So I'm like, I'm seeing Tiger, Gator, and it's another new named Tez.
Yeah, shout out to Gator.
So we all just, I'm like, I'm not knowing who the fuck these niggas is. I'm out here from New York. And this is how I found out who he was. So boom, we chilling. And I'm like, the niggas told me to come pull up to the studio and shit. So I'm like, all right, what's good? I see Travis, what's his name? Travis. Something from the Gym Class Hero.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis Barker.
Nah, McCoy or some shit.
McCoy,
like
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Tall, light skin dude, right?
Yeah, something from the. All I know, he from Gym Class Heroes.
Gym
And I
Class
was
Heroes.
like, hey, ain't you that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, that's me.
They was hot back
Ain't
then,
you
too.
that?
Yeah, Gym Class Heroes.
You know what I mean? So boom, but this is me like still at a young age. I didn't know I was lending bars. I didn't know I was fucking ghostwriting for niggas. I didn't know. I was just saying, yo, you should say this.
Yeah.
Or,
Put this
yo,
here, do this. Yeah.
Yo, I got 8. Yo, how that sound?
Mhm.
And then niggas, that's how I got into the shit. Now me, I wish I would have fucking known like the business and
Split sheets.
A credit or something, yeah.
a point or something.
Yeah.
All right, but love it.
Collaboration.
You know what I mean? So I think like with that, just having that learning curve and gaining that experience and actually just being in the studio, just watching like Tiger just when he was doing, what was his first mixtape? I think it was like the Red mixtape or some shit. It was one of them joints. I was in there. It was like a green, it was either green room or red room or some shit. But anyway, I was in there, and that's how I got my stripes. But when I had played ball and I had ended up tearing my Achilles, and had did a little thing.
You lived 19 lives.
Yeah, I played a lot. I did a lot. Like I actually say, like, if anything was to happen to me, like, I'm glad, like, I've done everything that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, you know what I mean? You do have regrets. Everybody got regrets in which they could have done something. But like, I had a great life, man. Like, I wish I could. I done things that I wanted to do.
Say it.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Statute of limitations.
Don't DJ Vlad yourself.
Yeah, I ain't trying to like go
Statute of
all
limitations,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I mean? Like, I done.
It feels like you want to say.
How long have you been out? How long you been out the streets, man? Done with the streets.
About 6.
Statute of limitations.
About 6.
Are you sure it's 6? I thought it was 10. Am I tripping?
Fuck no. Statute of limitations. Depending on what you did. You ain't do no. Oh wow,
Yeah,
Jeffrey
man.
Dahmer shit.
Don't
You know what I'm saying? You
don't
good
commit.
there.
I was just having
Commit to
fun.
a murder.
Just
We
being,
ain't got talking about none of that.
that's left field. I'm talking about being a young, promiscuous young man,
You fucking
being out there. Yeah, man.
This was
out
a strangler.
but also just traveling and also, you know what I mean? Just doing things that I wanted to do.
You was selling bricks, man. Back in them days.
Nah,
I'm just
it was some
joking.
peas,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
peas, though.
back to the music,
I
though.
feel that shit.
Back to the music. I think it's so dope. Like we all had groups or whatever. I know Steph was putting out music, you feel me, before I met him. And then when I met him, Leela has always been doing music. And I've always been, you know, rapping and had groups and all that. But I've never put out a mixtape, an album. And I regret that to this day.
You still can.
You know what's crazy?
You still can, but it's different now
Yeah,
because
it is.
I was living a certain life that I could paint a picture. Now it's kind of like, you know, I would go back and release all the old music that's in my Gmail. I would put that out now just to say, hey, all these years I've been recording and making beats, here it is. This is what I have to offer. You like it, you don't like it.
And that's crazy because me and you in the same boat because that's where I'm at right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much music that I have in my vault that I've either done gave away that people was like, nah, or I done gave away, they probably took a verse or two. Like, I don't know why the fuck I'm so much in my head, but it's got to the point where I'm just like, all right, I finally come to peace. Like, let me just let this bitch go.
It's the artist in you. I have
Yeah.
a finished project that I did
He said I
like
got a
2
finished
years
project.
ago. Like mixed and mastered. And I'm like, I can do better.
Yeah, you know what I
I don't
mean?
want the world to hear this.
You know what I mean? So,
It's sad because some
But they'll
people
probably
hear
love
it. Some people will hear it and be like, yo, that's hot.
Yeah.
I did a song during Black Lives Matter. It was a whole thing about black men and police, and me and my friend did it, and this shit was dope. And it's just like, damn, like you didn't put it out.
Yeah.
You didn't put it on Facebook. You didn't put a 15 snippet on the story.
Missed the whole moment.
Just missed it. Like,
Yeah, but that was always my thing also. But when I look back and then I had like a couple of listening sessions with a couple of close friends that I know that's going to keep it 100 with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, they ain't going to tell me no bullshit. They ain't going to be, that's even though I know the EQ need to be mixed up a little bit.
Right.
It was like, yo, this shit still sound dated, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and plus I don't sound like anybody. So that's
I was
why.
about to ask you that. Like, do you consider yourself more like a East Coast sound or down south?
I wouldn't even consider it a sound. Just, I'm just Butta, man. Like,
but cool.
Butta cool. Butta cool. Like, I really, East Coast, I guess if you could call me an East Coast sound because I'm from New York and whatnot, and I sound like a New York artist.
You sound like
so
a New
I
York
guess
artist.
I would be considered like an East Coast sound. But even to that, like, you know, you're not going to hear me rapping hard talking about bricks and all that. I might mention some shit, but you're not going to hear me incriminating myself crazy, you know, the type of records and shit like that, even though I know that's probably what's going to sell and people going to gravitate to if that's what they like. But, you know what I mean? I found out to the point where, like, people going to like me for me. Hey, there's a crowd for everybody. It's fucking a trillion motherfuckers out here.
Word.
I can't find my crew. I can't find my little
Tribe.
my little
people.
clan.
Yeah.
My little coolers. You know what I mean?
Is that the name for y'all?
Coolers.
I just made
Hey, you
it
can
up, but
slide
I
with
don't
that,
care.
right?
My little coolers. You know what I mean? Short
What
coolers.
were some musical inspirations growing up that you listened to?
Oh man, that shit fluctuated though, like throughout the years. Because when I first started doing music, I started doing music because of my AAU coach.
Yeah.
His name is Sadat X. I was playing for this team called Metro Hawks, Riverside Church. And he used to do music, but come to find out, this nigga was dead ass nice. Like, so have you ever heard of a dude named Sadat X and Grand Poobah?
I know.
Yeah.
We know Grand Pooper.
Yeah, so I'm like, he rapping with these niggas. I'm like,
That'd be
oh
nice.
shit, you mad nice.
Yeah.
Like, you ever heard of a group called Brand Nubian?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
So yeah, that's my coach, the nigga with the glasses. So
okay.
that was my coach. So
Okay.
it's like
Wow.
I seen him do it, and then I had played for another dude. His name is Danny Love, and he was an independent artist. Pardon me, he was an independent artist, and I seen him grinding, like making CDs, going to Atlantic City. Like I remember one time I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm just trying to like, you know what I mean? What's up with this shit? What you doing with this shit?" And he actually the first person that put me in the booth, to be honest.
How
It
old were
was-
you?
Probably like 13, 14.
I remember that first booth moment.
Yeah, I was nervous as shit. Mouth
Yeah.
dry, stuttering, looking at my
The
words.
playback. Oh,
and shit.
please, can I walk out
I
while
was
you guys
like, that's
play
me?
back?
I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah. Oh, the playback is mortifying.
Mortifying. To be honest,
Mortifying.
you got everybody in the studio looking at you through the glass. You just like, God damn.
Well,
Ain't
this
nobody
was-
thirsty.
we was
Nobody got to
in
use the bathroom.
Nah, we was in the fucking closet or some shit. Like,
Yeah,
we had,
definitely.
We was in some old school shit. We wasn't in the orbs or nothing. This is the
What year was this?
Yeah, it was a minute
Nah,
ago.
he don't want that.
It's a
But
minute
also
ago.
remember your first official studio.
That was at
experience,
Baseline Studios in New York. That shit was $100 an hour.
Baseline. Is that what Noriega?
I hope you knew your words.
Oh man, hell
One
yeah. I
take
went that bitch knocked out 15 minutes. I was like, I know everything. This one nigga was just doing 3 verses a song, so I was in there. Hook, fly that, fly that. Let's go next song. We in there. $100 an hour. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What? I wanted just to have time to sit and chill and smoking that bitch like
Take it in.
kind of did it, man. So yeah, man. But I don't know. I just like to have fun, man.
Yeah.
Just as a host, even just hosting basketball games and
How'd you get into hosting?
how did I get into that shit? I know I was at I used to start this thing when I was in high school. It was called it was called Game Over NYC. And it was a segment on this thing called Spitball. So I would go to like different high schools, and if you rap, I would say, yo, make a 16, but you gotta rap about basketball.
Yeah.
No cursing and stuff like that. And that was something I tried to start like before. Like I could have been viral a long time ago. I fucking this YouTube
Could some
era.
Nick Cannon
Ooh,
shop.
man, tell me about it. So I had did that shit, and the dude that took a liking to me that was running the Game Over NYC, Eric Hicks, he was like, yo, you ever did basketball games? And I was just like, nah, but I'll try it. You know what I mean? He was paying, and I ain't had no job. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So ended up getting into that. And then later on, his company picked up, and like the Nets started sponsoring him, the Knicks started sponsoring him. And he had this thing called the Last Man Standing tournament where like Allen Houston, he'll sponsor whoever won the tournament. They'll get a tryout with the Knicks or some shit. This is mad long ago too. So once that started to pop off, little street ball tournaments popped off. So I was the youngest nigga on the mic, just having fun. And once I got a little older and got a little bit more mature, and even with my words and speaking out there and learning how to communicate and actually control the crowd as an MC, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. I love doing this shit. And then like my favorite, like even like growing up watching the Rucker, growing up in Harlem, you know what I mean? Getting on them long ass lines just to see my favorite player, Stephon Marbury, come out there, or Skip to My Lou come out there, or even the dude that I took my
You were
name
born in
at.
87?
What is going
86.
on?
Yeah, 87 is like 30,
Stephon Marbury.
that's like 38.
But he had to
Even-
been about 13, 14, Stephon Marbury out
Even
there.
growing up,
Yeah.
this guy's sharp here.
He trying to find it, dog.
This guy's
Let
dope,
it go.
Even growing up, like just watching like Duke Tango, and even like when the N1 circuit was popping and shit.
Shout out to Andrew Lauren.
Hey, I wish I could have like a fucking like
look at those things, yeah.
it's fucking like
Okay.
the shit that be having like the equation.
Period one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Stop trying to read me, bro. But even like just watching Duke Tango, and it was just fun just to see them just control the crowd and even like have fun. Like I remember this dude named Booby Smooth. He called the dude out because he had a dirty ass white t-shirt on.
Damn.
So he was like, oh no. So they took the dude out the crowd, sent him to the store.
Oh.
And his hair was kind of fucked up. So they went and sent them and got a haircut. Homeboy came back halftime fresh.
Yeah, fly.
Haircut. So it was like shit like that just made me want to like, all right,
we gonna clown you in front of everybody.
Yeah, and then we gonna get you right.
Yeah.
And then we gonna get you right. You know what I mean? So came back, he was flips clean. I was like, oh shit, this was what's up. You know what I mean? So just watching that always inspired me to like, you know what I mean, just do something. Also, it was good for the community too. You know what I mean? Just and also just growing up and just being through certain things that I've done in my household and just even living on the streets. Like I've lived about 7 lives, like you said, but just overcoming everything that I've been through, being shot at, stabbed, almost dying, even from health issues, from even having brain surgery, fucking lung surgery. Like I've been through so much shit and I've experienced so much greatness that God has blessed me with, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to experience everything I experienced and stuff. So even with the hosting, like, and now I'm doing hosting for, I just recently did the Parks and Recreational tournament. So I've done that. And I've been doing a couple of festivals. Like I just did the Charged Up Fest for Noah O. Shout out to my boy Noah O. I just did that charity game.
We actually going to interview him week after next.
Yeah, that's going to be a dope interview. I already know that. So I just did 2 of his events, the charity event and then the event that I seen y'all with.
Yeah.
And
you stole our hearts.
I guess my heart was stolen.
No, but we our hearts were stolen.
I was like,
no, we did think that you had a really great personality.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Somebody we can bring on the show.
You definitely
you were
carried yourself.
entertaining.
Yeah, you were entertaining.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I had asked Noah, I was like, yo, y'all need a host for that? You know what I mean? And it was crazy because the first charity event, I was supposed to like co-host with like 2 other people.
Yeah.
So I ended up just taking the mic and just running the show. Like I was like, fuck this. This is my moment. Like this is gonna get me out there. Cause I've been doing like the high school, not the high school, like the middle school. Now I just want to push it up a little bit. I want more eyes and ears to be like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga right here talking?
Do you
shit?
think it's different from performing and as rapping and then hosting? I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna tell you this. Because I just started hosting too. And I think I have more stage fright when I have to like talk to the crowd and like get you engaged in me showing you my talents. Because I already know I'm gonna smoke you. You already gonna be like she can sing. But am I gonna be annoying to you while I'm on the mic? Because I get annoyed when someone's whack on the mic. Like, all right.
Talking too much.
I have a Taraji P. Henson moment with Keith Lee.
But seriously.
I think for me personally, it's the same. Because you still entertaining the crowd. It's just a different dynamic on how you got to entertain the crowd. When it comes for me and hosting, I just know that whatever, like if I'm doing a showcase or something like that, I just know that list, whoever the artist got to be up, their music got to be straight, and whoever is on the line, I always do my little background, just to like add a little spice to introducing them. Where you from? Did you have a project that just dropped, a single? You got a label that you want to rep, or what you want me to say before you get out there, just so it could bring a little pizzazz to your introduction.
And now here's Keith.
Yeah, that's trash. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? And also, like, I watched, like, you know what I mean? Growing up, we all watched Def Comedy Jam. You know
And
what I mean?
Apollo.
Definitely Apollo. But for me personally, it was Def Comedy Jam. Just watching Martin Lawrence just control the crowd. And even just, like, during the segments while the next comedian get ready, he could be talking to somebody like, damn, but it's like, sexier than the one. You look like a good biscuit. Like, he can say something funny, but, like, that's what I kind of picked up on. And it's just like, you just got to read the crowd, too. You just got to look around and see, all right, what side is a little bit dull? All right, let's go over there and fuck with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't got to be on no malicious shit, like being crazy and disrespectful. But nah, like, yo, what's going on? What you doing over there, brother?
I ain't gonna lie.
Like you had a hard day, nigga. What's going on?
You tried to get on my haircut at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, come on, get fresh, man.
But you know what it was? You know what it was? I locked eyes on you. See, I was doing something. You was doing your talking. And then we locked eyes, and then you was like, that's it.
That's it.
And sometimes that's all you need.
Once you do this, I got you, nigga.
Yeah.
Once you do that, you look up. I got you.
I was minding my business, and I just happened to say, boom. Oh, you need a haircut. But you feel me? That's part of the game, you know what I'm saying?
That shit was fucked up.
You got dreads, but you don't know what it's like, bro.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like, bro.
You don't understand this shit.
Yeah.
This shit get crazy sometimes.
Shit always looks good though. My person supposed to retire my hair had COVID, so I had to push my shit back. I mean, still here.
Nah, you got the micro drones though.
Yeah.
These right here, they get real nappy.
Okay, and do you even see my scalp?
How long do you get your hair done?
Every 5 weeks. So now I'm
Yeah.
gonna be pushed back to like 8.
I don't get my hair done that often. I get my hair done like once every like 2 months.
Oh well, if I wait,
And then I
that
wash
long,
it in
really
between
would
it. And I was that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
I wash my shit, but I don't get my shit done.
Cutting your
like
hair is an every 2 week
months.
thing, man.
Yeah.
It's
Every
expensive.
2 week thing.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
and,
expensive.
Like I gotta get it cut tomorrow. Like
And-
you see, I came here straight from work. Like,
and like you said, bro, that shit is expensive. A haircut now, to be honest,
$75.
that shit is like $6.
bro, you
Like,
got
You got a
$75.
beard.
Keep it a hundo.
I
Keep
know.
it a hundo. Cut your own shit, bro.
I don't trust his hands.
I ain't gonna hold you. I done it myself, bro.
trust his
I
hands.
was like,
That's something I need to get into.
I was like, all right, cool.
He got shaky
I'm all
hands
right.
though, but
I got no shaky
He got
hands.
shaky-
He'd be
You
like
should
this.
try on your son first.
He'd be like this.
I've cut my son hair when he was young. I've cut my hair before, but as far as like I'm going out and I want to look crisp, like I know
And be
my
confident.
boy Cal
Yeah,
gonna do.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
something
Shit like
you know,
that is
but,
different,
like,
like,
I can shake myself up just to get myself.
Cal
throughout
charge
the week.
$75 a haircut.
Nah. I mean, I don't know what his prices is for everybody
My
else.
My brother
Facial
charges
after
a
that
lot
shit
for
is
his
so-
haircuts.
But it's also stuff like, you know, you might go in there and you might get a facial with your haircut. You might get straight razor. So it's
what?
not just
Get
like
what?
Straight razor.
You said before that?
a facial. A facial is pause.
It's enough.
Oh yeah,
Enough's
y'all
enough.
taking it too far. Y'all taking the gay thing too far.
Enough. Enough.
But he just said you might go in there and get a facial.
Well, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
I feel you though, goddamn, man.
When you go get your dress done, bro, you don't. There's no other packages, side packages you can get besides your dress.
She does not. She's a loctician, not a fucking esthetician.
Tell her
Is that right? What's the right word?
You did. You did it right.
and
Good
tell her
job.
if she add on another, you know, a $20 facial joint, you'll get your dress done. She'll come get the mask
not
on you.
the
all that
same.
stuff.
My brother
Get the
offers
hot
that.
rag
My
and all
brother
that.
offers
Get you
that.
right. Go out there for the
Niggas
day.
been giving y'all facials?
Bro, I ain't with none of that shit. You better cut my hair. Don't look me in my
I
eyes.
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't play none of that shit.
When I first,
I be dead chill. I be looking mean as shit. Like,
Don't look me in my eyes.
For one, when I get in the chair, about after 3 minutes, I'm dozing off. That's one. So
Oh, you're one of those.
I'm like,
You one of those
That's a
niggas.
lot of trust.
and I
You're
doze,
lying, bro.
I doze off, and I'm still. I'm not like this.
No,
I'm about
I'm
to say,
definitely
yeah.
not.
I'm
You
dozing
get a
off.
facial too?
Huh?
You dozing off when you get the facial?
That's
too?
what I start. That's when I start waking up when that chair.
You gotta wake up. You never know.
When that chair climb back. But that I started experiencing that when I started going to the Dominicans.
Does he use a hot rag?
now the Dominicans,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
right though. I ain't
They-
gonna hold you. Them
man,
niggas-
listen,
them niggas slice you up
You
right.
go
I ain't
when you go
gonna
to them
hold you.
Dominican barbershops, for one, don't nobody talk English. The Spanish music is
Yeah.
on.
Do you ever show him a picture?
Nah,
I mean,
they don't.
but they got the pictures on the
I
wall.
want a number 2.
Word.
They put it out there.
They put a hot
You
rag on
look
your
like 16.
face.
You look like
Huh?
16.
They put a hot rag on your face when you're done.
I mean, yeah, but they gonna do that period if they gonna
gotta
get
get
your
up
face a
all
straight
the-
razor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the stuff off your face.
yeah, they gonna do a straight
Do
razor. They gonna do
you
it
get
anyway.
anything lined up, or do
I do, but like I said, I only go to the barber like once every month. But I go get my hair done every 2 months.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I go to my barber because I get ingrown hairs. So that's the only person I let do all this other shit. And then I have a
Is
regimen
Cal your
to keep
barber?
it. No.
Why?
He was in fucking jail for like 5 years. The fuck?
He's home.
Yeah.
Go support your
Give him some
I
money.
mean, the thing is, I go to
a barber's a
My nigga
barber.
was in
the guy that cuts
jail
my
for
the guy that
5
cuts my beard and shit. He's literally right next door to my loctician.
Yeah.
So when it's just boom, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Well-
Bam out the door?
Got me.
Well, I feel like since we have a funny moment, it's time to get serious.
Hold on. Before we do
I
that,
don't
before we
wanna
get serious,
yet.
Butter.
We can switch it back
Hold
and
on,
forth.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Butter. We gotta get your top 5 right now. Your top 5
And what?
and rap.
You could do one honorable mention.
It's different though. Rap and
And what?
artistry is different.
Okay,
Cause I like it's like niggas with bars. Like that's gonna
All
be a
of it.
different top 5.
do your top three. Do your top three favorite artists? Because I think that's everybody's. Your top 5 is really like your favorite, and then try to grab a top 3 out.
My favorite Jay, Off Rip, Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Ludacris.
You don't have a
I
Harlem
respect
nigga?
it.
You don't
You
have a
like
Harlem
the
nigga in your top
charisma.
5, bro?
I can respect.
He's
that.
very
I mean, you know, I
charismatic.
fuck with it.
You got a Brooklyn nigga.
Charismatic.
You got a New Orleans, but you don't got a Harlem nigga up there with you?
No,
But I mean,
camera?
who you got? You got Mace. Is Big L from Harlem,
Yeah,
right?
Big L
You
from
got Big
Harlem.
L. You got Cam.
You got Cam Loon.
You got
You got
got
a couple niggas.
They're
You got
not
a
your
couple-
favorites,
it's a-
though.
Jim, yeah, they're not my favorite. They're not my favorite. People that I gravitated to and I was like, ooh, I like that style.
Mhm.
So what I said, Jay,
Wayne.
Wayne, Ludacris, T.I.,
Mhm.
Oh, you like your
Busta.
beat down low.
Buster.
Shout out Busta.
Buster just because of his stage presence. I
Yeah.
took a lot
Yeah.
of his his characteristics and his mannerisms or from performance.
He was
he's
that
definitely
nigga.
like my 5. Yeah, that's definitely like my top 5.
Okay.
Like, but it will fluctuate when it's like if whoever I want to listen to, like right now, like lyricism.
Why not Nas though?
Because that's my favorite artist.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
For me, Nas just never.
You said
That's
what?
a whole nother story.
That's because he a Queens nigga.
Queens nigga.
Like I got a whole nother. Like me and Queens do not get along.
That's how it be though. That's how it be though.
I get along. I gotta blame my brother for that. But
none of my Harlem niggas come with me to Queens.
Yeah, that's
none of my
like,
Queens
no.
niggas come to me to Harlem or even really Manhattan.
unless
at
you
all.
getting money, then yeah. But if you, that's not it. Don't do it. Don't go to Queens if you ain't welcome.
Why not Nas?
He just never gravitated to me. Like I'm not gonna say he was boring. I know he was a dope ass MC, but he just never gravitated to me. Like I wouldn't. Like I would listen to the album, but it'll take a while for me to listen. It's nothing so I could like.
I know that he's talented, and I don't take nothing from him, but he just didn't, spark that thing in me. Where I was like, got to hear this.
I
Nas
think when
album.
I got older, I appreciated Nas a little bit more because he was speaking ahead of his time, and I didn't understand that shit at that time. So that's why maybe I didn't gravitate to Nas as much as I did to Jay. And plus, I was tight. Like, how the fuck are you gonna eat my son Jay like that?
But see, the thing is, I think I really believe that in the verses, Jay-Z will watch Nas.
Oh, he'll definitely.
That's the verse.
Question.
Just hands
too many
into
songs.
He has way more music.
His catalog is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's too extensive. You got to put Jay up against like. I don't even know, like
you gotta put Jay
like
up against
Drake or some shit.
Drake and Wayne.
To be honest, you could put Jay up against somebody like a T.I. T.I. has so much music.
You gotta put who?
T.I. has so much music.
You put Jay against who?
T.I.
Just we talking about verses.
You
can't go
Drake.
30 joints.
You can't go. Yeah, you can't go skill. You can't really do skill with Jay-Z. Jay-Z to me is the best rapper.
The only one that can go toe to toe with Jay-Z is Wayne.
Storytelling ability is just underrated. A lot of people don't really. Sometimes some people think Jay is boring, but what that nigga be saying is some shit. Like you gotta listen to that shit 3 or 4 times to actually understand what that dude be saying.
He's my number one.
That's what I'm saying. I think the only one that can really stand toe to toe with Jay-Z on a versus is probably Wayne.
Because the amount of good music,
the amount of music, the just the songs that stick to everybody's ribs. Like, bro, them niggas can drop song for song.
God rest his soul, DMX probably would have gave
Love
Jay.
DMX.
Yeah, he probably would have gave Jay for his money, DMX.
But also
Flesh of My Flesh.
His first 2 albums
Blood
was
on
like,
My
you could play all them shits is going.
Yeah. I mean, he's the first rapper to go platinum 2 albums in 1 year.
Yeah.
But I say this because that's a generational thing right there.
Yeah.
With DMX, a lot of these, like, Wayne's catalog can still push today. I feel like a lot of these kids, they're not going to hear DMX the way we heard DMX.
Oh, no, they're not.
They're not going to understand that shit. That shit is deep. Niggas just start praying on the track. They're going to turn that shit.
And then start talking about Damien.
These kids are devilish.
Yeah.
Oh,
these
they might like Damien.
These
kids are devilish, bro.
Yeah, they on some other shit.
There's a trend on TikTok where niggas are talking about how they basically just bitched up when it came to some young niggas. And I understand it. Like, bro, some young niggas walked past me in the store the other day. I was on my best behavior. I walked like, hi, how you doing? I code switch for real. These young niggas walking around here with guns in their pants and shit.
You won't do it for the white man.
Yeah, nigga call me Unc.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous.
I keep a straight face around them niggas. I don't play them shit. I was
yeah, man. Like, gotta be careful, man.
There was a time where when you didn't have to really show the respect. You know what I'm saying? You just, these was little niggas. You know how the older people was. You're not on my level. You a little dude. You know, if they gonna disrespect.
Yeah, you gonna pistol whip the shit out your ass.
In this day and time, like, you gotta show the respect.
Ain't no real... I don't know. This time
you gotta show respect today.
That's because every time you say something to one of these little niggas, they are going to shoot you until you catch on fire, bro. These young niggas are dangerous, bro. Hey, bro, these young niggas scare me, bro. And not only that,
you know what's
they
crazy?
young, but they not
outlet,
little.
though. That's the thing. There's no outlet for, like, even when I was younger, like, we had outlets. We had this thing called the Beacon program where you could be able to play basketball at a certain time, but you also had to do your homework first, and you had to show that you did your homework. But you also had different collectives, like you had fucking chess. You had to do chess, or you had to do fucking a dance class, or you had to do tap dancing, or there's no programs for these kids to have an outlet to not want to go out in the streets and do something. So it's like, What the fuck you think these little niggas is gonna do? They gonna find any other thing to get lit, watch TikTok and find a trend. They don't have no outlet. So that's what I actually see.
Shit, we had the 5%
But that's the
nation
thing.
come
If
down
you
here.
had an outlet, you could gain the identity.
Right.
You know what I mean? The identity that they gaining is from these fucking videos, these fucking other people.
Other people.
You know what I mean?
It don't
It's
make it no
nobody
better.
being themselves. Like even when I listen to music, shit be sounding too repetitive.
All
This
the
shit is-
same.
everybody dressed the same. This is like a school uniform. It's like, what's going on? Like I seen your mans with the same Marys. Like can y'all cut it out? Like stop it.
Yeah.
Like nobody, there's no originality out there.
These
no
niggas
more.
turning
Like,
metrosexuals and shit. Like,
But look,
nigga Uzi call themselves Leslie now.
that shit is weird.
huh?
He call himself
yeah.
Leslie now.
Some
That's
man,
why I don't listen
I
to
think
niggas.
I think Lil Uzi. I
His
think
girl JT is in Richmond tonight at the National.
that's cool, but I
Oh.
think
That's why
I think Lil
got
Uzi faked himself. Like I'm gonna do this to go viral to the point where
He actually
that shit
turned.
latched onto him.
That nigga
That
getting Harvey
devil.
Weinstein.
And then
Somebody doing something to
Like,
him.
no, you know how Doug came out doing the whole acting gay. You feel me? Doing shit like that.
Tread lightly.
Well,
Tread lightly.
Nah, you know Uzi came out doing the same thing.
Free Thugger.
Freak, mad, flamboyant, mad. You feel me? Like you teeter-tot in that line. Man, listen, you get into this Hollywood shit. Hey, I don't know. I'm only going by the rumors. Like, Hollywood is like, you get into that Hollywood shit,
different.
and you start teeter-totting that line and something
Yeah.
grab onto your ass, and
Yeah.
next thing you know,
And then
you,
he liked it.
you done did some shit. You
then he
can't. I'm just
liked it.
And then he
it's
liked it.
speculation. But I feel like when
Yeah.
you playing that game, like you act gay for 2 years,
And then you gonna be
year
gay.
3, something might happen, bro.
Man.
And you can't go back.
Yeah, that shit wild, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Let's get into this.
Leslie?
I don't even know what I'm gonna
Let's
say.
get into this.
Leslie.
Leslie is
This
wild.
crazy ass school shooting that happened in Georgia, man.
4 dead.
4 dead. I think one of the boys was autistic. The black boy was both the kids autistic or something like that. What the fuck made that boy do that? So I got into it.
No guidance.
I got
Yeah.
into it with this girl today on Facebook.
Of course.
And, cause she was on there like, keep your white kids get out of my black kids. Something along the lines of these white kids, this, that, and the third, right?
Like white kids are school shooters type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she just going on this whole tangent about how like white people ruining the world and shit like that. And white people just like, they're like, I don't want my kids going to school with too many white kids because they do shit like this. And I'm like, love, like,
Not starting off with love.
I'm like, my kid has metal detectors in their school. And there ain't that many white kids there. These kids finding pistols. That boy that shot that teacher in 757, that boy was black. You know what I'm saying? Like you get that school in Hillside going on lockdown on almost every other day because of a shooting in the neighborhood. Like
That shit's sad.
that shit is not a color thing, man. I'm not saying that, you know,
It's a culture.
yeah, but
thing.
I'm saying all these kids today, between the video games and what they see on TV, all this violent shit, bro, like, it don't matter what color you is. This kid, we thinking that,
What they getting fed though is what's being on their mental every day. Looking
The
at
social
Instagram,
media.
these
TikTok.
sticks and dicks and shit,
Yeah,
man.
I got a crazy segue.
And
Not
Leslie-
to get too
Man
far.
got the pole. I'm going to try to get a pole
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean?
Extendo.
You gotta spin the business.
Also, they gravitate into like this drill shit. Niggas is building apps all day. You
All
talk about the
day.
nigga on record, like what you expect. You know what I mean? So it's like also,
Niggas
but
smoking
also
on
in the
niggas.
school though, I think when it comes to certain shit like that, like I think the school needs to have like more like
Programs.
programs for peer mediation. They used to have it back in
We
the
used to have
days.
peer mediation.
You know what I mean? Some of these little niggas don't know how to resolve their fucking issues.
Shit,
Shit,
the boy put a thing in last year. He did a threat last year.
so that was on people's radar, and that shit went under.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then
So
he
the
threatened
parents
he
brought up
threatened
a gun.
The dad got arrested today. The dad got charged with the murder and shit. I think it was his gun or whatnot. But
Oh, he got
the
hit.
boy called the school last year and threatened to shoot that bitch up. Why did he go in there and shoot them people? I don't know. But as an officer, if I walk in, that's why I ain't no cop. Because if I walk in that school and I see you ain't kill yourself, I don't give a fuck how old you is. We gonna thump you out. We gonna beat you the fuck up.
Man, I feel like
We gonna beat you the fuck up.
I feel like the people who can really make the change outside of your parents, they don't get, for one, the kids are not getting the support in the household. And then the people that can't support them, like the teachers, the guidance counselors, they really don't have any backing. You feel me? They can't even afford school supplies,
Bro,
Yeah.
that
let
shit
alone
deeper
trying
than
to.
rap,
you know,
bro. That shit deeper than rap because it all goes down to also the household and the community. Some of these parents and these people households is fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas don't got no parents. Some of them got one parent.
Kids
The
raising
moms all fucked up.
themselves.
Or they got
kids raising
parents that's
themselves.
filled with hate.
or parents that just don't know how to be parents.
Yeah.
What did you had said? You had said in one episode before that like the little boy that was bullying or try to talk about your daughter, and you said you saw his parents and they were slow.
Oh yeah,
And slow people don't need to have kids.
They don't. I had a whole thing about
Had a whole thing
people
about it.
who are slow should not have children. You
Nah,
know, like the
that's-
remedial people, like
I'm
the
in
people
the
that are
same-
dumb as fuck. Like, let's say it. Like
I'm in
I'm
the same boat. If you,
know,
can't really.
So
hold
how you
the
gonna raise
conversation-
a fucking child?
Yeah, you
can't
stupid
raise
as
yourself.
hell.
Like, you dumb
And-
as shit. How you gonna teach me
And
something?
America's would allow you to.
like imagine Shamar having kids.
And
What's 2 plus 2? 4. What's 4 plus 4? 5.
And then on top of that, you got kids that got both parents in the house, but you know, if you don't have a parent that knows how to be emotionally available for your child, and all you're doing is coming in and slapping them and getting that shit done, and that's the
Bro,
only
yeah.
interaction
Some
you
of
got
these
with your
some of
Yeah.
these parents are stupid.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like it was this back to school event that some rapper from Atlanta. She's a girl. I can't remember her name, but she was throwing a back to school event. So this girl went live on TikTok. She's canceled now, but she went live on TikTok. Was like, oh, they're not doing no giveaways. Y'all got all that money, and all y'all doing is giving away free book bags and pencils. It's not even name brand stuff. Went live. Now all this shit is free.
Thought she
You know
was
what I'm
doing
saying?
something.
Wow.
Free, like.
So she tried to play herself.
You feel what I'm saying? But imagine being around that bitch all day.
Yeah.
And you have no choice. Like you have to be around this stupidity
Oh, this
all
bitch going
day.
live again.
Yeah, like you have to be around. Imagine you having to grow up not knowing, not like this
this
is your
is your
reality.
mama.
That's
Yeah.
your mom.
This is who
That's
you gotta
your
be with. This
mom.
crazy. Oh, you got this dumbass dad.
You say your
He
mom's
just dumb and
Haitian?
angry,
Yeah.
and you gotta be around this motherfucker all day long.
Yeah.
And then the only way you can please them is by being stupid yourself. That's the only way you can make
But
them
a
happy.
lot of times that shit is genetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Niggas be cousins and shit.
It's,
blood.
it's for real. It's their mama's fault. You know what
I
I'm
blame
saying?
Elizabeth
Like,
City. Let me chill. I ain't gonna lie. They say everybody there is related, and they all be having babies with each other.
Who,
In
where?
Elizabeth City, man.
Wow.
And
That's some South shit right there.
They say everybody kind of related.
North too much.
They say a lot of times your
We hear
kids.
stories, but we like.
Look, let me ask you
Hold
this.
on, though, hold on.
Yes.
Because upstate New York, you from the boroughs,
Yeah.
but that ain't when you ask a
upstate
New
is
Yorker.
love.
We ask New Yorker.
We don't claim them.
You don't claim the other
They
shit. They
don't.
don't claim that
Too many
Buffalo
trees,
shit.
too many trees out there.
Because you go,
New York
bro,
City.
You go 30 minutes outside the city, you are in cow country, my
Yeah, you
nigga.
in-
Like,
yeah, you in
there's
the
cows,
Mm-hmm.
there's
You
fucking
in the
Confederate
sticks.
flags. Like, nigga, y'all was
That's a
not
fact.
a part of the Confederacy.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
all shit.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, man, New York
Hey,
is crazy, man.
Let me ask you this: where does hip hop play in what's happening right now with the youth? Did y'all hear what Dr.
I'm with
Umar
Dr.
said?
Umar.
What did he say?
Dr. Umar basically said, like, you
Hip hop ain't done shit.
we did the 50 years of hip hop, but what good has hip hop done in 50 years? Like, what has it changed?
What he
for the
said?
black
What
community?
institution
Yeah.
does hip hop have for black people, for like to progress black people? What institution? He was like, rock and roll has institutions. Different. He said something else, but like, what
What you might in
institution?
the sense of giving back to the community, or just in the sense
Pat-
of knowledge or empowerment?
I
Like
guess
basically to build the community. We
to
don't have a hip hop bank.
change the
There's
community. Yeah.
multiple things out there. It's just people don't gravitate to positivity.
Where was you at when Mouse Jones needed you? Because he got cooked. He got cooked in that interview, bro.
I still need to see it.
I gotta say
Dr.
it too.
Umar said
That's
a powerful voice to go up against. Somebody that's not ignorant,
You gotta have your shit
knows how to.
together.
Yeah, you can't go up there.
So
and think
was
you can
stuttering
just-
and shit.
Yeah, you definitely.
He
gotta
was
go.
study. He can't stutter
You
without
never
it.
strong arm the
Dr.
conversation
Umar,
with Dr.
nigga.
Umar.
What?
Yeah.
You gonna yell?
And he wasn't making no
gonna fuck with you?
points, and he was
He
getting
yelled?
cooked. You know, Dr. Umar was yelling at him.
Oh.
He was just sitting like he trying to talk
Yeah.
natural. Like, come on, man, you was on the fucking
But that's
terror
what-
squad, goddamn street
Yeah.
team.
But no,
Get buck with this nigga.
But it's multiple
gotta
things
come
out
with
there
it.
for people to get positive feedback and positive knowledge when it comes to like hip hop. It's just motherfuckers just don't listen. They
Yeah.
gravitate to negativity.
You gotta watch that shit. 'Cause he can explain it better than we
sells,
can.
bro. Negativity sells and it gravitates to the population, bro. That shit is gonna be on everybody's feed. Everybody loves somebody getting beat up. Everybody love a good
Y'all
diss right
even
there.
said yourselves, y'all on y'all Twitter, y'all see deaths all the time.
Yeah, I mean that
for sure.
that
Shit is
comes from type of
crazy.
stuff that you click on, you know. But I can only speak from my kids. My kids, I was raised a certain way, so my kids are raised a certain way. But they're in the same communities. My kids, they go to Southside schools. We live in Southside. You know what I'm saying? They're around other kids that when they go outside and play, I know like they're not getting the same thing in their household
Yeah.
that my kid is getting in mine. So if I'm riding around with my son and we listening to an old school Nas song and he cursing or talking about something wild, it's easy for my child to decipher like,
Passion.
hey, that's music. You know what I'm saying? Even something like that, like, you know, a kissing scene came on and my daughter did something like passion. There might be another kid that might be like, oh, they about to have sex. Same
man,
age,
what?
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, you know, they're exposed to different stuff in their households, and I think you can't just put it on hip hop because in the household it's fucked up for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
It
There's
is.
Man, I
no
took my
guidance, there's
kids-
no direction.
It is.
I was at what's that state park that niggas be going to the pool at out here? Not
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Mhm.
So we was out there over the summer for family cookout, whatever.
Yeah.
My kids and their cousins was out there in the pool. I literally heard my kids' cousins call the lifeguard, and he's a white man, call him nigger. Like said it with a ER, like it's loud, and just kept saying it. I was appalled.
Were you embarrassed?
I wasn't gonna say shit to the little nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't gonna say shit to the little nigga. I mean, his dad isn't all the way there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say something and next thing you know, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if he loses a fight, he's gonna shoot me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you pick your battles, but it was just like these children, you know, your kid says passion. These kids is over here saying nigger.
I heard I was at the pool one
They
time
try
with
to
my
limit that,
kids.
whatever, like shit
Yeah.
like that. I try to limit like what my son watching because motherfuckers pick up quick.
Yeah.
You can't stop it though. You can't can't.
But you can try.
You
Yeah,
can
you
try.
can try.
You can try. You know what I mean?
That's what you gotta do. You
that's
gotta
When
try.
they're in school, it's a whole different
Long as
ball
that
game.
effort is there.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can still instill that knowledge of awareness. Like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You gotta let them know right from wrong type shit. They gotta learn on their own. Of course, they're gonna learn in school when they get in trouble, when they get put in the corner or they get put on timeout. They gotta learn consequences and shit. So, but you still gotta like mold them at the house and let them know, all right, this is what's expected from you type shit.
And I think
This is
it's
the
also,
standard.
I think it's also really big to let your children know that there's no such thing as being perfect. You know, my son, he actually said something to me today, and he was like, even when I mess up, like I was telling him, Doc, I'm always gonna rock with you, always gonna love you. He was like, even when I mess up, I was like, you're going to mess up. I actually want you to mess up because that's how you learn. I said, the last time you messed up at something, did you do that same thing again? He was like, no. I was like, you had to mess up
I turn your
to
L's into
understand.
lessons.
But
man.
I felt like that too, though. But my parents never made me feel like you can mess up.
Nah,
it was like,
shit,
bitch,
I
what the
grew
fuck
up
wrong with you?
differently.
Yeah, my parents. Yeah, I
You
didn't.
can't mess up. What you
Y'all-
mean?
Do y'all all grew up in like a 2-family home?
I did. Yeah.
I got both my
Well, my parents got divorced when I was in 6th grade.
6th grade.
So it was a dramatic change. And it was like single mom and then dad trying to raise me from another location. It was
Type
like,
shit.
yeah, okay.
So I guess like, so for me personally, I got kicked out my house at 14. It was a transition between my stepdad and me. We had a fight. My mom's was pregnant at the time. The nigga said, who is going, me or him? And she looked at me and was like, you gotta move with your pops. Now, I don't know my pops from a can of paint at this time. Like, he had just came home from jail. So I'm like, all right, I gotta learn this nigga now. Like, so I had to learn and find out later on what my mom's was going through and her thought process. And I had to find out what the fuck that nigga was going on. Like, what was going, why did we go to blows to the point where I had to leave the household and I had to grow up a certain way? You know what I mean? I was damn near not Uncle Will. I was Will Smith at my aunt's house. You know what I mean? I was the Fresh Prince at my aunt's house at one point. So it's like, I try to look at what are the parents are going through. At the time, my mom said she was going through a depression. She was pregnant. She wasn't working. She's normally a worker. You know what I mean? She got to depend on this nigga. She ain't really fucking with him like that. So it's like, oh, that's what was going on. All right. You know what I mean? I understand it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm a parent myself, and I try to be there for my kids at anything they want to do. Like, yo, what you want to do? You want to be a painter? All right, let me go buy you some canvases or something.
Yeah,
So let me
for
buy you some
sure.
paint.
That's how it's supposed to work.
You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, I think when it comes to like the parenthood, it just really, really do start in the household, you know what I mean? But sometimes the parents, they need some motherfucking counseling. You know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
there's no playbook to it, you know? And
But you
people
also
are
gotta be
humans.
real with yourself too. Gotta be real with yourself. If you know you ain't shit, then how about you try to be shit? You know what I mean? Try to make yourself something. You know what I mean? I caught myself slacking like when I first had my child. Like, I was not the idle fucking father. My daughter's mother had to call me, yo, I need money for this, and this.
Yeah.
I'm out in these streets. Like, you know what I mean? I'm making money, but I'm not doing the right thing. I had to come one with myself. Like, nigga, you playing yourself. You a lame if you You out here with stacks in your pocket and a little shorty out here with nothing. Like,
Needed
that's
shit.
corny, son. Like, so I had to, like, you got to be real with yourself. So once you become real with yourself, I think a lot of positive things will fall into place. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I smoked one of my homeboys' boots like that because he was not doing what he supposed to do for his kid. And
Yo,
I'm
bro,
like,
I
what
lost
the fuck-
friends like that, my
What the
nigga.
fuck
Like,
wrong with you, lame ass?
yeah, bro, I lost
Wrong
friends
with
like
you?
that. I remember I had a good friend. This nigga name was Fernando. Like, I was like, yo, bro, we gotta go get our GED or something, nigga. Like, we need to do something, nigga.
Yeah.
This is before me even, like, because my high school shit is a whole nother fucking movie. But I was like, yo, bro, we need to get our GED or something, nigga. Like, we need to go back to school or something. He like, yeah, we gonna do it. So I'm signed up for the test and everything. Mind you, I still play ball, but I'm not knowing that I got God blessing me. He got recruitments and shit, niggas looking at me. So before I could be able to take the test, I got a call. I'm like, yo, you got into school. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm hitting him up like, yo, bro, you ready to take the test? Did you sign up? Nah, bro, I ain't signed up. Like, yo, you fucking up, my nigga. You still living at your mom's crib. Like, we had plans, nigga. Like, didn't you say you want to get your own apartment type shit? Like, we young getting money now. I'm like, nigga, we could do this, nigga. I got somebody to sign off on the lease, nigga. That's 21, nigga. Like, we lit, nigga. Like, come on, nigga. Like, let's go, nigga. But I wanted him to, like, yo, get your GED first before I even put my money out there to have my own crib type shit. And
Show something.
yeah, like, come on, bro. You sitting in a room, your mom's banging, y'all smoking too much. Like, come on, nigga. I ain't trying to go on the steps. You know how cold it is sometimes in the winter. Fucking New York at night, nigga. That shit be brick at times.
What? Windy.
What?
No, for
So
sure.
what back shop saying, it's the household, man. You just gotta be focused, man. And some of these parents just need counseling and just need to be real with themselves and know that, yo, I'm a fuck up. I need to get my shit together.
And a lot of these parents are getting younger and younger. They getting younger and younger, bro.
Yeah,
and they
I don't
dealing
know
with
what
their
to
own
think about
traumas.
this.
Like,
Yeah.
especially if you got a mama or a dad that ain't shit to you and they trying to tell you how to be something to your kid. You don't got nobody showing you how to be a father or a mother.
But you know, excuse me, I've seen some parents, because I've also worked inside of homes on my off side, like working inside of clients' homes and stuff. Some of the parents be enabling these people. They make that shit okay to be 16 and have a kid.
For sure.
They make
I'm
that
a grandma
they accept
now.
that
They
shit.
call me
Like they don't not in the sense of chastising them, but they don't make them aware like, yo, my nigga, this is gonna be a tough road.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the I don't know.
No one's scared to have pregnancy scares
Like
anymore.
yeah,
like that used to be a thing.
Niggas used to be shook when a condom popped. Like
My life is over.
I go get $50, bro. It was like 100 back in the days or some shit. But like, yo, like it's
100.
Look, he about to
Damn,
he about to-
this nigga's a 90.
Like, you did yourself.
This nigga was growing in the 90s, bro.
It's early 80s, baby.
This nigga was $100 for abortion. That shit been like $350 since 2006.
Early 40s. Hell no. You wildin'.
I mean, but what? Like I said, I don't know what this old boy because I've been called uncle before. I'm 33. I've been called uncle.
Is this your
Like,
first time ever being called Unc in your whole entire life?
Y'all niggas don't call me Unc, bro. Y'all
He
niggas don't call me
just
Embrace
turned
it, bro. You
34.
look,
Yeah,
I know
good.
gray hairs,
And-
nigga. Embrace that shit, man. They call me Uncle Cool here and there.
You got gray hairs?
I don't know. I
your
ain't
hat
check
off
my
real quick.
bed. Nah, nigga, I ain't get a
See,
cut.
yeah,
I told you, I just can't
Do
do
you
it.
have any grades?
I like my
Little
nice
small
little
patches.
my hat, my shit fresh. It's good. Man, we rocking out here, we chilling.
Yeah, you gotta embrace, man. Embrace the unc life, man. Like, nigga,
Yeah, bro.
you old, bro.
But-
you older than me.
Are you going to
Take-
color
take
your
it-
grades
take
once
it
it
as
gets
is.
real gray?
They looking at
Or
you
will
because
you-
you have knowledge.
Will you color your grades?
You know what I mean? That it's a cool term of saying, yo, this nigga got knowledge. I'ma listen to him. He one of the OGs. You know what I mean? I don't like niggas calling me OG. I ain't no fucking OG. Don't call me no fucking OG.
But Unc's cooler.
Unc cool. I be Unc at the grand at the motherfucking cookout. You know what I mean? Hey nephew, let me get a burger with some get a dog on that money. Y'all got some collard green, like, know what I mean? Like, just embrace that
All
shit.
that means, bro, is that the younger crowd, they now are acknowledging that you are the one that's supposed to give them game. You're not
Knowledge.
supposed to be doing anything close to what they're
Young
doing.
niggas
You're
trying to
not on the
rob me.
same level.
That's just sad.
You can't
You need to
think
get the
like
fuck
that.
away from the young folks, bro.
Yeah,
Away
I'm
from the young
joking,
folks.
man.
You can't look at them like that.
Positivity, baby.
Yeah, you can't look at them like that.
I'm joking.
Because listen, a lot of kids is gonna need somebody that don't know them from a can of paint to
Bro,
speak life into them,
But
bro.
the thing, they need that. And the thing is, they not gonna ask for it.
They not. They too hard. They
You
show you
gotta
that.
catch
They
them. You
want
gotta,
it though.
Cause the thing is, like, I don't really be preaching like that, but when I'm in the studio and I see niggas with the poles and all that shit, I be looking at them like, bro, put that shit up real quick. You know what I mean?
I leave.
Like if you going
turn around.
You are missing so many
I feel you,
opportunities
but
to pour into
even
these
even
children.
if then though, it's still that I'll talk to the nigga like, yo, what's good? How you good? Like, how's life, my nigga? Like everything straight?
I do that
And
too.
if
I
I
say, y'all
know
be
him
safe.
personally, if he got like a kid, I'm like, yo, how your PO?
Yeah.
You good? You know what I mean? I'll ask him a certain shit, put him on game or whatever. But also, you just gotta be real with him. Yo, keep your head up, my nigga. Like, if you gonna be out here in these streets, make sure you ain't slipping, my nigga. Like, if you gonna keep that on you, make sure you keep it on you then.
They might be
You know
like,
what I mean? You
you
gotta
threatening me, Unc?
these niggas.
You threatening me?
think
Then
I'm
what?
If they say that shit, I'm like, you stupid?
But at the same,
bro, I'm
I'm joking,
I'm
bro.
fearless, bro. All I fear is God, my nigga.
I feel you.
Like I've been put in situations where I'm like, I should have bitched up, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
The nigga respect my shit. And I was like, I got it though. Y'all niggas, you got it. You got the
But I did
ain't
that shit.
nigga. You
Butter.
ain't gonna be punking me, my nigga.
I did that shit before too. I stood up tall. Nigga shot me 3 times. Nigga shot me till I caught on fire.
that was a different time. You was a
Yeah,
different
I don't
nigga
know.
back
What
then.
you
You
said?
are not what you
I
were
kept
now.
it cool. I was like, yo, hey, you trying to rob niggas? Come on, my nigga. Like, you ain't.
I
you
told
doing, my nigga?
I told you, bro.
Yeah, he
I
pulled
told you, bro.
that.
Flash
Yeah,
it
he
on
tried to
me.
rob me, and
I give it.
fought back.
I give like an element of comedy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. You listen.
Element of
comedy.
He
but-
said he had the gun on him and he
Yeah.
fought back. See, I'm not fighting a
No,
guy.
it depends. The situation was.
So you on some UFC shit? You
Nah,
trying to
I
like?
had to go. Nah, this won't that. This won't that. This was a
Brother, Bruce Lee
situation.
tried to switch the gun up.
What that nigga do? He said,
This won't
"This what you
that.
do? You tap him on the shoulder, nigga." You trying to use on some shit like that?
They tried to get me to go into my building.
Yeah.
They tried to like pull a drunk on me and get in my building.
Yeah.
But my crib is my family. So you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
have to.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
either
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going or
that's
you
what
going.
that-
You know what I'm
you gotta let
saying?
me-
And that's one of them situations.
You have to
But
pop me.
I try to be fearless until that motherfucking hot lead hit my ass. I was on the ground.
Yeah.
But you was in a
That's
situation
crazy. My
where
man
it
just
won't.
actually got like
Yeah.
I just spoke to him today. My man just got hit in the leg. That's crazy that you say that. Like he was shooting the video. He's a videographer. The nigga was in one of the hoods, and ops came through, spent the block, and hit my son. I'm like, God damn, like what the fuck? I'm like,
That shit.
So-
So, rest in
While he
peace,
was
Chris Cobb. Too.
shooting,
You heard about Chris
while he was on a
Cobb?
doing video.
Do you know who Chris Cobb is?
why that name sound
Yeah,
familiar?
so
He died. He got shot. He from here, but he got shot in Texas during a carjacking. He was like a big producer, bro. Like he
That
was like
name does sound
he was a
familiar.
producer. Like he was getting some good plays and shit. And he was in Texas. And he got shot. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He died today.
I
That
felt
one.
that shit on
yeah.
the road. I was driving like, oh no.
Yeah.
That
They
shit was
say he
just so.
OD'd though.
Yeah.
Like
That was so unfortunate. When I saw that, I was just.
I hated that
Like,
that's
ah,
way.
yeah.
That, but OD though.
Yeah.
OD.
Do we know of what though?
You probably
Autopsy
from that
gonna
drink.
find- you gonna find
it
out
could be
for 48
drink.
hours.
It can be
Well, you know,
pills.
he had a Percocet. He always said that he had a Percocet issue for a while. I'm not sure if he was getting over it, but I mean, like to hear like the overdose joint, it always rubbed me the wrong way because it's like,
Yeah.
dang, you know, that seemed like it was something that was so avoidable.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, somebody could have grabbed him and say, "Hey, bro, you going too far with it." But you don't know what people do once everybody leave and
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
like you
bro.
just you don't know.
When
But that's
niggas is in their
unfortunate.
own self. That's
Yeah.
what I call it. When you with your own self and you just dolo and you with your thoughts and you just sometimes that shit can play some games on you, man. If you ain't strong, if you ain't built the
Yeah.
right way.
I'm
You
so
know what I
happy I got a Percocet allergy. Like that shit makes me so itchy.
Okay.
Like because I used to how I found out I had the allergies because when I was like at one point in time I was popping perks and shit.
Okay.
This was before it was a big, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, little 5s and little 10s and
Listen,
shit.
I'm trying to be
Once you
numb.
go past like 20, you doing fucking morphine and shit, nigga. You doing like fentanyl and shit.
You
for
trying to
real.
get high.
But I was doing them shits and I kept getting like itchy and breaking out in the house. But I can feel and understand how someone can fall in love with that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, being shot, there's one drug out there that I know I could never do because I love it too much, and that's fucking morphine, bro.
Yeah.
If you ever got a morphine drip, that's something that you will always want to feel again, bro. You will always
Morphine
want
drip.
Man, if you ever had I'm talking about, it's a shot of morphine, because when I got shot, whatever, when I woke up, I would get one morphine shot like every 2 days or whatnot.
Yeah.
On top of the Dilative, on top of the oxys and all the other shit. But the morphine,
It was trying to get you addicted.
they were trying to
numb all them pains.
that my
Lit
fucking
up.
legs my stomach was wide open. Like I used to have this plastic thing over my stomach because they were still doing stomach surgeries and shit. I got a fucking zipper, you know what I'm saying? So like that during that situation, I was just in so much pain. And just clearing out that wound, that open wound, nigga, that's an unbearable pain. And then I got stitches from here to here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then the fucking hole in my leg right there, stitches in my ass, and my fucking and my hips and shit. I was in so much pain that the only drug that I would want to have was the morphine, bro. None of that shit worked until like that. When that morphine hit me,
you're such a blessed person.
Wow, you strong.
yeah. But they
Like,
also,
you know, when you talk about it, you know, you always say, you know, you went through an this and the third, but it's like, nigga, you're alive.
for sure.
That was supposed
Word,
to
that's-
take you
that's
out,
right,
and
yeah.
it,
Nah,
and
for
it
sure,
didn't.
for sure, man. But that
Word.
morphine,
That damn
I think about that
That
shit,
damn
bro. I be
morphine.
thinking about it's so. I'm so happy that shit is not easily attainable, bro.
Yeah.
That you don't never hear about people on the streets. Oh, what you doing? Morphine. Nobody playing
I
around
got
with that shit.
Morph, my nigga.
Yeah, like nobody playing around with that shit.
So I'm about to
You know what I'm
chill,
saying?
go
Because
get
I was getting fentanyl when I was in the hospital. Also,
Mhm.
the fentanyl just put me to sleep.
Yeah.
But that morphine, I'll be laying there smiling like, it's just like, yeah, it just takes over your whole body, bro. Man, but the one thing about VCU, I can honestly say I'm happy that they did is they make sure that you get off them pain pills before they release you from that I'm about to say prison, from that hospital. they got to, like, they made sure I was off. I didn't have no narcotics for I think a month, almost a month before they
Yeah.
let me go home. They had to make sure I was off all narcotics. You know what I'm
Where you
saying?
off that shit?
When I was on them narcotics, I didn't shit for like a month. When I finally did, I cleared the floor.
Oh
They gave my own. They gave my own room.
Oh.
I was in triage for a little bit. They gave my own room, man. After like 2 weeks of
It's a good old
milk and
hospital.
magnesium and 2 weeks of what that other shit called, that drink they give you, the laxatives drink. What that shit called?
I don't know.
Satoma
Just
or
last
some
little
shit?
drink, yeah.
Man, nigga, what? After like a month of that shit, I also didn't pee for a month.
Jeez. Did you have a
On my own.
catheter?
I had to have a catheter.
Yeah.
Oh.
In and out.
Mm.
3 times, 4
That
times
penis
a day.
been through a lot.
Man, sticking that shit in my shit and taking it out
It's been through a lot.
4 times a day. Morning time, afternoon time, evening time, and nighttime. They have to, like, it's a fucking catheter. Once it goes in,
I
That's
had
the-
that shit before
that
when
shit
I
hurts,
had brain
but-
surgery, but I'm like, God, they ain't do that. Like,
Man,
I
that
had
shit-
it once, and then once I woke up, they took that bitch out. I was like, all right.
nah, see, I was in
That,
there
when
for a
it came
minute.
out, I was
Like,
like,
My insides wasn't working. Like, I wasn't able to pee on my own when I finally peed on my own, bro. Like, I didn't even know I was peeing. Like, I was just,
oh, you had, so you, oh, okay.
I just looked down and my bed was wet. I was like, oh shit. I didn't even feel it. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? They would take the catheter out.
So you ain't had no feeling in your legs or something? Or?
I didn't have no feeling in this leg.
Mhm.
So they would take the catheter out to see if I was gonna pee. And if I didn't pee, then they put it right back in. 'Cause they had to
Damn.
drain my bladder. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
It's a lot,
Crazy,
right?
man. Sound like it.
And it's like, man, I'll be like, man, that shit just like, my
But you was
legs.
high anyway, so you ain't know.
I felt that shit.
You did.
I felt that shit every
You
time,
got off
man.
the morph for
I
a
used to,
bit.
man, that cleaning my stomach wounds and putting that catheter in and out of me 4 times a day. Those were the tough times. And
I see why you so scared of young boys.
I'm not trying to get shot again. That shit sucks, man. That
That's
shit
some trauma.
hurts.
That's
Yeah.
big trauma.
Getting shot,
Yeah.
and these little niggas don't
Right,
understand that. 'Cause a lot of
shot
these
at.
young niggas be shooting people.
Yeah.
They've never been shot.
Mhm.
You would think twice about shooting people if you understood what it was like to get shot.
And they be
I feel
high
like
off
if a
the
nigga put
whippets.
that fire on
Yeah.
your ass, you gonna think twice about shooting somebody. Because you're gonna be like, I don't really want you to feel what I felt. You feel me? Especially if you get shot somewhere that is sensitive, like not a little flesh wound. I'm
Like a
talking
stomach or
about
something.
a body shot to the stomach, a
Yeah.
chest shot, something where like you and right now you don't know if you're gonna survive. Like
Yeah.
this is you thinking if you close your eyes, this is it. You saying
Is
your
that what you
goodbyes.
thought?
Fuck yeah, man. When I
Shit.
went to I made it to the hospital. When they picked me up on that gurney, I thought it was over. Like I can't even explain that pain, bro. Like just every and then the ambulance ride from where I got shot to the hospital. You had to go down Broad Street. There's so many potholes. Like every time that car, every time that motherfucking car moved a little bit, it was like, like I was almost begging to die. Like I was like, this shit is like, this is agonizing. Like this is like, oh my God. Like I was just like, at one point I was just praying for it to be over. Like I was just like, I'm ready. Like I already called my girl at the time, said my goodbyes. I thought it was over. Got to the hospital. And it's still, I was just like, man, I just want this shit I'm just ready. This shit is agonizing. I looked at my leg is blown the fuck to pieces. My knee is exploded. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding my guts in my hand. And I'm like, oh man, like this is it, bro. And like, damn, it's like, damn, man, I didn't, like I always tell people the scariest part is when I close my eyes, when I opened my eyes again, I thought I was dead. Like I thought I was like I thought it was like a ghost or some shit. You feel me? Like I was like, they gave me ketamine, and I was going through a ketamine, coming down off the ketamine. So when I came off the ketamine, I was coming off the high. So I had this situation where like I felt like I was looking over my body. Like I saw myself in the bed, and my girl at the time sitting beside me, like on her phone. And then next thing you know, I woke up and I looked over and I had this thing pause in my throat because I kept trying
Even
to pull
in the
the
story.
You tell the story about you being shot. You don't try to pause it.
I was trying to pull.
Just tell the story, bro. Nobody's thinking you're gay. Like, tell the story, bro.
Niggas is really invested.
I was trying to pull the thing out of my throat, pause, and I had my hands like this. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm trying to get her attention, like. Nigga, like
get off the phone,
talking and shit.
Yeah, like on Instagram. I was like, hey, like I'm up, I'm awake. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got on Facebook, that was the shit kicker right there. When I got on Facebook, it were people saying like, rest in peace and shit. I'm like, I had to ask my girl like,
because you told her you won't gonna make it.
No, because the news reported my incident and never reported that I survived. So I was in a coma for like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So when I woke up, it was like. I was in the medical induced coma. You know what I'm saying? So when I woke up, it was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I mean? And I looked at my girl, I was like, you sure I'm alive? Like, is this like, what the fuck is going on?
How did you
Am I
find out
dreaming?
about his shooting?
He didn't even cry.
Oh,
I would have cried.
What kind of
if
best
something
friend
happened.
are you?
This nigga does not know. For one, this is my friend. So I prayed for him while he was living that
Knows he
life.
didn't say best. Knows he didn't say best.
Why are you even taking it there? Like, can I tell you what happened?
Go ahead.
So I used to work in the call center. So, you know, somebody called me and was like, yo, your boy got shot. I was like, who? I said, who? They said Weez. I said, oh shit. So I get up, you know, at that point, I'm in the you know, your man just got shot. Your best friend just got shot. So I'm up in arms. What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
You still took that talk. Welcome to Capitol.
Nah, you know, I said fuck the job.
Yeah.
At that point, you know the mentality. You like, what happened?
Yeah.
What's about to happen? You feel me? So then I end up getting in contact with his girl. So I end up going to the hospital, and he's in and out. You know, so I'm just doing best friend stuff. You know, putting his feet up on the pillow, and getting the cover right. You know what I'm saying? You know, waiting for her to wake up. So you know,
That is such a sweet
we can be
thing.
serious, and I can make a joke like, God damn, nigga, you good? You feel me? But that
Obviously,
shit,
I'm not good.
that shit
He
happened.
said make a joke.
Yeah, that shit happened quick. I mean, you know, you just listen. You sad. You're sad. I think you know my one of my other friends had just got killed. I think at that point, maybe like a couple months before, a year before, he just got killed. So you know, you're like, damn. You know, it go through your mind. You're like, dang. You know what? I think now, like, damn, what would have happened if bro would have died back then? Like, what would shit be like now? You know, I don't got a whole bunch of different friends. Like, my friends have been my friends forever. So you think about that, you know, but I prayed for bro. In the moment, I prayed
You
for
wanted him to
that.
cry.
You know, I prayed for that, you know, after. But yeah, I've cried for all of my niggas, especially the ones that have lived a certain life, because I got out before everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's I pray for my friends now. I pray for this nigga now. You know, just, you know, casual shit. Hey, God, cover my friends, you know, keep them alive, finance and shit like that. You know, but
I was such an asshole too, like during that moment, because I was just so irritable. Like,
What's he mean to you?
I was in a lot.
not me. I mean, I wouldn't.
But I was
receive
mean
that.
to my nigga Corey. You know what I'm saying? He came in there crying. I was like, I don't need this shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need this shit right
That's
now.
not my
That's why
personality.
you didn't want to cry?
Nah, I didn't have the emotion. Whatever. I didn't have
He
the
was
emotion
on
to
some
cry when I
other
was right there
time.
with him. It wasn't on that. It was on some shit like,
It's like, I just want to
you
make
know,
sure this
my nigga
see me strong
survived.
from now.
If I'm gonna cry, you feel me? It's gonna be, I'm gonna cry at your funeral. And you feel me? I got faith, so now it's time to pray. I'm gonna pull up on you. What do you need and shit like that? You know, you know, when the time come, I'm gonna cry with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now in that moment, it was just like, you know, what's about to happen? Let's be honest. Hey, what's
Are
up?
you gonna walk again?
Nah, no.
The scary shit is I was on a.
We talking about
What's
Living.
about to happen?
Is there going to be
Oh.
any type of
A lot happened.
Yeah.
My cousin at that time, my cousin had just left because my cousin had got shot where he lived, and he came down and stayed with me for like a month. So all this shit happened at the same time. So it wasn't like, what we gonna do? And it was something like, yo, what's about to happen? This shit is wild. What's about to happen? But
Shit got crazy in Richmond after that shit happened to me, and it
It's
was
thankful.
insane.
What's different from like the South period? Like y'all open carry state, so it's like in New York, you get burned for every bullet that you get. Damn near 10 years. So it's like we wasn't exposed. We knew niggas who had it, but they not gonna show it. They not toting that shit because they know they get caught up. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So it's like when I came out here, it was more so like a culture shock. Like, oh shit! Like my first time coming out here to actually like really relax. My man took me to Pine Camp basketball court, bro. Oh my God, my nigga.
Pine Camp.
I'm on as soon as we get on the court, homeboy playing ball with the grip on him. I'm like, yo. I looked at my man like, yo, what's you got me at son. Like, I see nigga like, oh shit, my fault. Then son ran down to the court and threw it under the court. Like, I'm like, nah.
For sure.
And everybody else like that shit. That's
so it's like I'm
That's
looking at
his
this
gun,
shit like,
yo.
what the fuck is he nigga outside with the grip on him, just shooting around, pants sagging all the way down with the grip though, like yo, what the
Gotta
fuck
have it on
going on now? Yeah, so I was like, that was more so like I had to get adjusted to. Like, all right, maybe I do need to carry the blicky with me a little bit. But I'm not gonna be that type to be like toting that shit. That shit is corny to me. Like, that shit is corny. Like,
you want to
honestly,
be safe.
I'd rather you try to fight me. Like, I'd rather you
These
try to
niggas
fight
ain't gonna fight you, bro.
I
Niggas
know.
do not fight.
Crazy. I know.
They gonna look at you like, oh, you squaring up? What is
young nigga gonna be like, bro, what is he doing? What is he doing?
It's a new dance.
See, shit like that, I'm glad you said that. Because once I know that, all right, I'm punching you first. I'm knocking you out. I'm on demon timing first. Like, nah, I'm hitting you first.
You gonna punch him and try to get the gun from him, or you gonna punch him and run?
You about to do this
punch him and keep punching him.
You about to do the move. You about to do the move.
And keep punching
How
him.
you get that gun out his hand?
He gonna be unconscious after I'm finished punching him. Like, I'm not playing with none of these niggas out here. But it's all love. I ain't wishing none of that.
We ain't even put that out there.
Positivity, peace, and love.
Positivity.
Yeah, cause a lot of these young niggas, they just look scary. They'll be cool around you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, cause I be on 2nd Street. You know what I'm saying? I be, my girl brother on the store over there, so I be hanging out with the homies on Mama J's and shit. Okay. And that's right there. That's right there in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And like I be seeing these young niggas on the scooters, they be deep, and I automatically be like,
I'm done.
Automatically be nervous. We see a bunch of young niggas with pool shiesty masks on at 80-degree weather,
shit like that,
at 8 o'clock at night, and the sun just now going down.
Yeah, shit like that.
Nigga, I'm grabbing my shit. I'm like, oh
man, every single one of them niggas need a hug, and it's gonna be all
you
right.
hug them.
You hug them. You know what?
I talk to niggas when they got the mask off, and I'm like, what's up, brothers?
In certain situations, you know what I mean? Then you approach them, but I can't approach you when you're in that element because
I see the gold teeth. Automatically just start morphing into a white woman. I'm about to call the law.
Get that photo.
I live in an affluent neighborhood. You feel me?
Charleston white.
I live in an affluent neighborhood. Okay. So when I see a lot of niggas in my neighborhood that ain't supposed to be there, I get nervous. And I'm part of Neighborhood Watch. Barbara and Emily, the Smiths, they be calling, I'm part of the group chat. Y'all see this? You're fucking right. I see it. What we doing? I'm an ally. You feel me? I'm a fucking ally, bro. All right, put it like this. If you living in a mansion, right?
You want to want right.
You in a neighborhood watch?
You fucking right. I love my white folk in my neighborhood. If a nigga,
that's the type of life I want to live. I want to grow up and be like,
hey, look,
I'm going to the neighborhood watch. Let me call Mary.
Hey, you fucking right. Hey, look, you got some nice car, bro. I got a nice car, but niggas be stealing cars out here.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
If a nigga come to my backyard, I already know George Smith is calling my phone. Hey, you see this? It's somebody in the backyard. You
niggas got the ring camera
you
too.
You fucking right. I got one in the back.
I got that shit
both levels.
My crib. I ain't gonna. I got ring cameras all through my shit.
I'm not playing that shit.
I got too much.
Come my neighborhood deep with them push icy masks on. I'm instantly calling the neighborhood watch.
I wish they would ban them shits. I wish they would ban them shits. To be honest,
nah, they banned
them in Philly.
I see
Philly too. Yeah,
I see some kids in my neighborhood wearing them shits, and I don't for the life, man, I don't understand how the parents let them come out the house with that shit. Them little BB little airsoft guns they be having now. For the life, man, I don't understand it. Not my son.
Orange tip or not, I'm not calling neighborhood watch on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no school uniform on. What the hell you doing over here?
Let's be smart.
I'm asking questions. What y'all doing over here?
I'm not asking no questions.
This might be one for the winter time. Let's be smart.
One thing I know about what's going on, them young niggas will shoot me. They might think twice about shooting old Mary. You never getting out of prison fucking with Mary. If you even look at Mary the wrong way, you going to jail, nigga. But me, I'm open game. They'll shoot the fuck out of me.
Bro, and you got dreads.
And I got dreads.
You got
They
dreads,
think I'm one of
tattoos,
them.
and you one of them. I'm
They think
telling
I'm one of
you.
them. I'm
You
not.
one of them.
I'm not. Don't walk up to me in my neighborhood.
Ain't you homie?
I'm not. Barbara, I'm calling Barbara.
Like, no, sir.
As soon as the niggas hit the block, it's like they answered. These old white folks retired.
Okay.
They ain't got nothing to do.
Bothered with none
They
of that
already
shit.
in the mid. They already in the window like this, just looking.
Messing with property value.
Anybody.
Man, when this nigga come to my crib, when he left one day, he was like, "You know this guy?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my partner, RJ." He's like, "Oh, he came in a different car last time." Because they know, like they know,
But
they
you know,
know.
but the truth of the matter is, I know they're coming and going to my neighborhood. I'm in that goddamn. We never know when I'm in that window just looking.
Man.
Yeah,
I want to know what the fuck
Yeah.
moving. What's going on?
What's
This
going
me.
on?
That's me right here.
I ain't there yet.
I'm down.
I ain't
I'm
there
down,
yet.
man.
I'm observing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm observing.
because you're making it hot for me.
Yeah.
I live here.
Yeah.
Random cars like parked in my neighborhood because I live in a cul-de-sac. It's like, whose car is this? Like on
Me and Barbara would have been right here. She'd have been right
Gossiping.
here.
Yeah.
Neighborhood app.
It's a blue car.
Neighborhood app. When I lost my dog one time, Barbara had my dog within 2 seconds. She's like, "I got him in the backyard. Whenever you're ready, no brush." She said, "He's a delight. That's my
He's a
dog."
delight.
Me and Barbara are like this. Barbara give me cookies and shit. Barbara be doing
That sound
edibles
about
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Barbara
Good old
cool with it.
homemade ones fresh out the
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah, man.
She
I
makes
made
some
it
niggas
the
cook.
Barbara.
darling.
Old white women might not be able to cook a full course meal the way we like it, but
They like
can
to bake. Yeah,
They can
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, they can.
bake.
Come on,
Butterscotch
come on, pie,
cookies,
Barbara.
nigga.
Some white only pies.
Shit filled pies. Nah, man, but I like my neighborhood. I'm trying to keep it that way. Keep y'all asses down there on Chamberlain, all right? Don't bring your asses
All
past
right,
Chamberlain.
hey, Buttercool, wrap us up,
Don't
man.
bring your ass past Chamberlain.
Shout out to
Buttercool,
White
yeah. It's Uncle
Do not
Ruckus.
cross over Arthur Ashe.
You
Uncle
niggas
Ruckus.
over there.
We
just-
have-
you just stay
We
over there.
have neighborhood watch.
You
You're
niggas
making
just
my
stay
property
over there.
value go down, goddammit.
You got neighborhood watch all
Property
around
value
here.
go up, the rent go up.
Soon as you walk through, it's four corners of niggas watching you right now.
Right. Keep your black asses across the Arthur Ashe. Don't bring your black asses over here on the
Black
scooters.
asses.
Cut the scooter off as soon as you get around.
Cut the
scooter
I
off.
don't give a fuck. Cut that shit off. Hey,
Oh,
in
shit.
Atlanta, after like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, they cut them scooters the fuck off.
Ain't no more riding.
Ain't no more riding. That's what you need to do in Richmond. I don't want to see your black ass riding down Carytown.
Stop it.
Mouth full of gold, push icy mask on, scaring all these white folks. You feel me? They scared.
Buttercool. What you got coming up next, man? We gonna give you the last word.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Let them know what you got coming up, your socials and all that good stuff.
First, want to give a big shout to Jasmine B. We got the RVA Music Fest coming up. I'm gonna be hosting that event.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a dope experience. Shout out to my man Ant Marshall from Lyrics Lounge. Shout out to Noah O from Charged Up. Shout out to my man Val, DJ Val, one of the hottest DJs out here right now. And shout out to Ironclad. I got a couple of things working with my podcast. Also, we going into season 2. First episode is gonna be Mad Skills.
Yeah.
Second episode is gonna be my boy Mal, Grammy producer. I'm right now. I kind of want to build a sort of like a Arsenio Hall type of platform. So I'm working with Ironclad Sports Bar and Grill. We're gonna set something up in the back where I'm gonna be interviewing some artists there also, but we're gonna set it up to the point where sort of like a talk show. And then at the end, then we're gonna have a couple of like a performance, sort of like a in and out the show. And because I've done interviews there before, but I had crowd. It was some crowd in the back.
I'm
you know,
on
just sitting
Barnell
there.
Hill. That
I did
shit.
see it, but are the crowds specifically there, like watching y'all?
Nah,
or
they
like
was just there
lingering?
chilling, but they was interested in the interview and who I was interviewing, and they was just chiming in into some of the episodes. So it was like an
That is
episode I
dope.
did with
We let it be on.
definitely.
For
sure.
I had did an episode with Lily Chanel, and I had asked her like some who like this or that type of questions, like which artist would you pick? And she was asking the crowd, and the crowd kind of made the episode like kind of fire. So I was like, you know what?
Dope.
I haven't seen no type of platform where, you know what I mean, a talk show, but they giving artists type of vibes, like a Jimmy Kimmel type of vibe
Yeah.
or Arsenio Hall vibe. And I also want to get out there also as a host and either a commentator or just anybody behind the camera, putting on a show, hosting a show, or even just, you know what I mean, just being behind the scenes and working the shit. So that's what I got coming up right now. But the RVA Music Fest, that's October 12th. I'm gonna be there at the Dogwood Dell. It's gonna be dope, shutting it down. They can also have a pitch for I believe it's like a business competition pitch where you could win some money. So if you guys got an LLC and an IME number, make sure you hit up Jasmine B. And me, man, if y'all guys want to check some of my content out, you can check me out at Sir Cooler. That's SIRCOOL, the number 3 and R, Sir Cooler. And on YouTube, you can check us out at RGA Showcase. And thank you for having me.
Thanks for all the coolers.
Shout out to the coolers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the coolers.
And it's been a blessing here. Also, we got something popping up. If any artists out there that like wrestling, we got a podcast coming out. Shout out to my man Q from the Crew 804. We got something popping up with
We pulling up with them on that 20 versus 1.
Word?
You gonna be there?
I
We just showing up. We all.
they asked me to do it, and I was just like,
nah, we ain't doing that. We
I
all
said,
got,
you
we all
trying to
got
get a nigga
relationships.
killed, bro. You trying to get killed.
If you got a relationship, don't do it, brother.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, but I just want to go and see it.
Yeah, I want to see
He
it.
was
I
trying
wanna
to
see
get
it
my
for
ass
firsthand.
through, and I was like, it'll be fun.
It would
Go
be.
there and get violent. Leave feeling like
What if you
shit.
get all your balloons popped?
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm too
What if
confident
it
in myself.
don't say
We
that
had
shit?
this conversation.
What if it happen? What if you go out there?
And Steph told me they was gonna pop balloons on
like
my
an AK
ass.
just start
If
going.
they do that, then I'm like,
You gotta get on their ass.
I don't know.
You gotta get on their ass.
Depending how I feel. Now I'm gonna let you know it's versions of butter. Like it's butter that drink. It's a butter that smoke. It's butter that don't do none of that. Now if I go in there high, I'll probably be like, all right,
You got it.
whatever, cool, shorty. Now if I had a couple of that Casamigo with me, or I had some Don
That way you get like this
Julio,
right
You
here.
can't get like that.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna look for because I know I ain't gonna go there unpresentable. I know I'm gonna come in there with some flea shit. But if I go in there and shorties is not looking upright and they popping balloons, I'm violating.
Yeah,
them.
me too. That's what I do.
I'm gonna violate politely.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Not
gonna
me.
just insult you and like, yo, you probably don't even have the type of education that I would like a female to have anyway. You gotta have a associate's or a bachelor's fucking with me, ma. So it's like.
And you just gonna go to their shoes.
And I'm gonna just go. No,
I'm talking about
me.
him.
Nah, I'm going into personality, character. I'm looking at stretch marks, bumps on the face. If I see that you don't smell right, your hair. Oh, and I know some of y'all females out here, the little net. That shit be wild.
The screen door. The screen door.
Like the screen door. So I be like,
Yeah.
yo,
Or
can
the
you
back of the
fix
neck
your
be black as
visor
hell.
for me, please? Can
Don't
you
have a
just-
black neck.
A black neck.
Don't have a
wow.
don't be brown
Let that
skin with a
be
black
black.
But
neck.
that's the thing. Like some,
Ain't
like
put no
don't
rap to it.
You
The
got
ashy
if you
corners.
coming correct, I'm gonna come correct. I'm
That's
you know what I mean.
mean.
I'm not gonna be
pop all them
disrespectful. No,
balloons
I'm
on
not
me,
gonna be
I'm on
disrespectful.
your
I'm just
ass.
gonna let you know that, yo, you not all what you think you
But
are.
you don't even hear what her side of you is to
If
say
they be
why
like,
she
why you
popped
popping
balloons.
balloons?
The thing
I
is-
don't like his
The thing is,
jacket.
first of
No,
all,
you ain't doing that.
if you're not gonna hear me talking, you just straight popping balloons. That's off rip. I know that you're not intelligent because an intelligent woman would actually look at a nigga like, all right, let me
What
see
he
what he got
gotta
to
say?
say. What is his first words? How does he sound? Can he hold a conversation? How does he smell?
Some of them niggas do be coming in they looking crazy though. Like you just
Yeah, I've
gotta
seen
work.
a couple of that. Like some of that, it's funny to watch. Like I be watching, like I could never do it, but I seen like some of the groaner like episodes of niggas that like probably got like 401ks and niggas that retired. and shit.
yeah.
I seen those. Those shits is way more funny.
To me, I feel like those ones are the ones where the men are way too good for the women.
low key.
like the
And I like seeing my brothers feeling empowered.
haven't
you know
seen
what I mean?
those
Yeah,
Showing
I do
that
too.
Because
shit.
imagine me.
I ain't never seen that.
It's changed-
Who
it's
them
changed
niggas?
the algorithm.
Where are
We
these
gotta
niggas?
show you
Hold
a
on.
strong black
Imagine
men.
me being 40. I mean, being like close to my like mid 40s, going on 50. I got all this shit to offer, and you telling me that you pop your balloon because you don't like my pants?
Nah.
Yeah, like,
Shoes?
what?
That's more of that.
And you know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
You know what I'm
I know a
saying?
nigga that went on there, right? He went in there bummy as fuck, but he had all the money. And they popped the balloon. And you know, the nigga was like, well, this nigga owns such and 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 such.
Yup.
And he was just like, all right, y'all ladies have a good one.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
you go on a show
That's
of women popping balloons and not show up as your best self. Like you playing
Because
games.
you
playing
much
games.
stock
Because
into
you
these
didn't even care
outfits
about-
and
Okay,
and
you
the
said
outfit.
bummy.
But
No, he
from
said
what I've
bummy.
seen, though, some of the females,
Like,
though,
why would you come
shallow.
bummy?
The older y'all
Shallow.
women get, the more shallow they
but
get.
it's like, yo,
You
the
wouldn't want a
standards
woman
that they
to
looking
come
for,
and be bummy?
it's like they don't
call
look
me
at it
old.
for
You
themselves.
call me
It's like,
old.
what are you looking for? Like, are you looking for somebody to better you? Like, are you looking for somebody that's better than you? Like, or it's, what,
saying.
like, what's your end goal?
But I
'Cause
do want
sometimes-
you to come and present yourself not bummy.
But
That's a turn
I
off.
feel you, but some
I will
females
listen
don't
to
have
what
that
you have
shit.
to
Like,
say,
thank you, I would love that.
you know.
I would love that.
But that you coming in here with the dingy white shirt on and the
He didn't
balled
have that
up
on.
flags,
Now,
you
what
said
about-
balmy.
What about if that nigga he owned a couple of stocks in
Why
Google.
are you coming out here like this?
Cause he want to test you. He want to see.
I
if
don't
you,
like tests.
See, bye.
Well,
The fuck?
Y'all be testing the hell out of everybody. Don't want to be
I
tested.
like
It's like
tests.
some
We
people
too
don't-
old for that.
But
But that should be showing why a lot of those women be
we
single.
too old for that, right?
Right.
So you judging me off my clothes and not my
I'm
character?
not judging you on your clothes and
But
as
you
your
just
character.
said you
but
coming in
said, why are you coming in bummy though? I'm gonna
Why
listen
you
to what you
judging
gotta
me?
say.
But why you judging me?
Because I feel like people who elevate at a higher frequency
Okay.
present themselves in ways that are not bummy. It don't have to be expensive,
I
but
feel
that's
you.
a turn off to me.
That can't be a
You can be as
turn-off,
smart as you want to be,
definitely.
but you is dirty. Like, what's going
All
on?
right, let me rephrase that. Not a nigga all dirty.
You
and
said
shit.
bummy, and I went to
Put a
complete
nigga
left.
not wearing the latest fashion.
he wasn't wearing like 5K outfit.
Nigga came in there with a white tee, clean, blue jeans, and some white ups.
Just regular clothes.
Regular, degular. Had a clean haircut.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't pop my balloon.
What was
because of
crazy?
that.
But the thing is, the females that was popping their balloon, they didn't have their shit together.
They probably had
They
Fashion
ain't
Nova
even
dresses
have
on.
those
It's nothing wrong with
They
Fashion
ain't
Nova.
even have a job. They was
It ain't that expensive.
entrepreneurs.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
It's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with a woman wearing cheap ass clothes.
They
But
do
a
it
man,
all the
but a
time.
man get judged for wearing a white tee and some jeans.
I said I
and some
wouldn't mind.
sleeves.
I wouldn't
Some
mind
females
that.
do it all the time. They was wearing rainbow, them little
No,
body
I'm saying,
suits.
Jesus.
All they
You like a
doing is
cheap
wearing,
stripper.
all they doing is just putting a little accessory here. You know what I mean? As long as they weave it straight and
Yeah.
they're good. Niggas is just gonna look at the body yaddy.
It was
Let's
one girl
keep it
on
a
there that
band.
had a fucking mean overbite and was out here like, I didn't like this guy's outfit. I just feel like he was like, love,
And
you
with
have
bubblegum
a...
shrimp.
I don't like your, I
You
don't
look
like
like
your
Mr.
dentist.
Burns.
I don't like your dentist because you ain't got one.
That's mean.
Yeah, man. That's how that shit be, though.
Y'all mean.
Nah, but I'm just saying that the older ones, you start to realize that a lot of those women are old and dumb. Like a lot of them old as hell, and they like 4,
Some
5
of them do
kids.
got
and
their shit together.
some
but
of them do, but you got one of them that just was like, I work for TikTok, and I just shorty. You do TikTok. Stop acting like you get a check from TikTok,
Yeah, you
but you
spicing
do
it
not
up
work
right now.
in Silicon Valley. You do not
Word.
work in
Nigga,
Silicon
if
Valley.
that's the case, we work for
Yeah.
Facebook.
Like you are a
Facebook.
contractor, a social media
Yes.
person. Stop trying to put that twist on it because you like 40-something years old. You're a
My
single mom
son
with 3
said,
kids.
I work with
You know what I'm
TikTok.
saying?
That's wow.
That's funny.
No, but she was like 3 kids, no dad, and you
And that's
telling,
the thing.
and
Some
you
of
telling
these
me
chicks be
I'm not
having
good enough 'cause my
mad
pants.
kids. I'm like, how you got 4 kids talking about? I don't like it.
You better like
So
anything.
she's supposed to have low standards because
Yes.
she
Why the
can't.
low standards? Why the low standards?
Yeah, no, keep it there. Yes, you need to lower some shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do
you
you
got
feel
short
like?
kids.
So do you feel like based upon what you bring to the table means what you need to accept?
Yes. You fucking right.
So you
believe
can't
you
date
should.
up.
You can't date
You
up.
can date up,
but
not
at
with
least
4
bring
kids.
something to the table. Can you bring something to the table?
There's some men that don't want you to have anything at the table, and there's some men that want you to bring
That's
something to
different
the table.
personalities.
They're
Yeah,
You
called
know?
Tricks and Johns.
I like.
I can tell you this. It's very few men. It's very few men that want you to bring 5 kids to the
Baby
table.
But that's the thing. Yeah, if you really love that female, you'll do whatever. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's all about that man
It's
and how
hard
he
to love
feels
them 4
about that
kids.
females.
It depends. What's the ages? If I'm dating a woman, she got 4 kids.
4, 5, and 6.
You fucking are you serious? Why are you up here? Where's your kids? You got too much going on. Nah, if she
Yeah, why
older.
you
Her
looking
kids
for
is
the
like
average
You
kid.
supposed to be
your second
baby
job.
her youngest child is like 16, and she looks amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm that age. Okay, your kid's grown. That's different.
16 is that grown. That 16-year-old son is
Man,
gonna
but I can
fight
deal
you.
with that.
He
I
gonna
will not
beat that
go.
ass.
I'll take
He
a
gonna beat
16.
that
I'll take a
He gonna fight you.
16.
You're not my dad.
And you should, first of all, you
That's a
shouldn't
little old. I've
Yeah.
had an encounter where I've dated a female. Her son was like 18.
try to fight you.
Nah, but
He
you could
sized you
tell
up?
he was like,
Man, fuck
fucking
this
my mom's.
nigga.
I could
You know,
take
in
you.
his mind, he in his mind,
Yeah,
he
like,
drop this nigga.
Fuck this
So
nigga.
what's the age where you could date a woman with a lot of kids?
Fucking, that baby got to be a newborn. I gotta raise that baby.
If I was in that lifestyle,
He a good man,
I gotta raise that
Savannah.
baby.
I'm not
You
raising
think
that
I'm
kid.
gonna come in?
Man,
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna come in at 8 years old and the son
I'm
got
not-
a dad in his life, and I'm trying to. Nah,
I'm not raising no fucking baby. I'm not getting with a girl that's fucking pregnant.
don't get me
And
wrong.
doing that
I've
shit.
dated females where they had kids, but their kids was like 8 or 11. You know what I mean? And
Multiple kids too?
Yeah, I dated one chick. She had 2 kids. I think at the time one was like 11, another one was 8. But I took the little nigga to basketball practice. I fucked with him. That was my little man. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was going to be with Shorty for a little second, but, you know, things happen. But that 8 is fine. 11 is fine. When it gets to like 15, 16, and they smelling themselves and they feel like they could take you and shit, I don't know about all that.
Hey, Jamal, fuck you.
I don't
nigga.
even want to put myself around that energy. Let's just keep it like that.
Mhm.
I want to have it cool, but and plus I don't want to feel like damn, I'm walking the crib, you know what I mean? I'm drunk up all the Kool-Aid. Now you
Damn.
This
What was his
nigga
name?
here
What was his
playing
name
my
on,
game. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm on this nigga pill, play a 2-play character. I'm playing the nigga my player. Like, damn, man is nice, my nigga. Like, it's a 2-way?
The walls thin as hell. You rocking out. And shit.
You going here because you know this ain't your shit. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I just don't got it in me to
right
raise another
uncomfortable.
child,
I
man.
be the with
I
this.
grew up out of that shit. Like I was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
I don't
Like,
got it.
Women deserve love too.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't. But I don't have it in me to raise a newborn just because I
Not
like
a
short.
newborn.
Fuck no.
A newborn
This
is
nigga
out of
right
line.
here.
This nigga's still
I'm
around.
gonna take this baby and raise
Maybe
it at
that,
my own.
maybe that a newborn. I ain't gonna take her from
He
the
gonna put his
hospital,
name on the
but
birth certificate.
a 7-year-old,
He one of them niggas gonna
a
put his name on the birth
7-year-old, a
certificate.
7-8-year-old.
Nah, you wildin'.
Especially you got the dad in his life.
I don't got that going on, man.
You gonna
They
get-
might get
He
back
should be with his
together.
dad.
Like women,
He should be
Unwarranted
with his
child
dad.
support.
I feel like
Nah, I'm
women
good, bro.
accept way much more. Like I dated a guy who had 3 kids with 3 different baby mamas.
No, y'all do. Y'all do.
I did.
But I think it's 'cause
did
niggas
it
know how to
last?
control
No.
it, though.
But was I?
Why was you
What?
with him?
I love
Because I really liked him. He was
That shit's sad.
charismatic.
You knew
he
you knew
was
it?
nice.
You knew he had 3 baby mamas?
Well, okay. Funny story.
Oh, shit.
Funny quick story. I felt like every time I talked to him, I found out he had a new kid. He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go get my son." Oh, such and such. No.
What kind of
I got
lifestyle
an
you
old-
have?
He was a drug dealer.
See what I'm saying? You see, look.
Like,
He was
Look,
a-
look.
We're gonna wrap this up after this.
Can I say this one last
He
thing?
was the only drug dealer I've ever talked to.
we can-
Can I
Yeah.
say this one last thing before we go? The reason why women accept a lot more shit because of the roles that men play. Women are not gonna accept that shit from a fuck nigga.
I ain't
A
gonna
nigga-
hold you.
A nigga gotta take
I
care
had
of
to
them
work
bills.
to get mines
Yeah,
right. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to
like-
work to get her. She
like, put like
she was
this.
a tough cookie. Right?
I got 2 kids. The reason why I don't be dealing with that, well, he got too many kids shit is because women knew that they date me, I'm gonna take care of you. We good. But if I was a nigga that didn't take care of his kids, I was a bummy ass nigga, didn't do my shit, nigga, they wouldn't even consider me.
No, he actually was a phenomenal dad.
Most drug dealers are.
but not
The
so
fuck?
good as the
We're
boyfriend.
good. I mean, they're good people. You know what I'm saying?
They busy.
Lily, funny as shit. He actually was a phenomenal dad. You don't get the hell away from that nigga. Man, you look at my sister like, what?
No.
He's a
I had
good
to learn.
dad.
I had to learn the
Women
hard
accept a
way.
lot more. Women get a lot more from when they
Well,
accept
actually,
niggas.
Y'all
no.
do accept- I'm not gonna lie, y'all
he
do accept,
came
but-
in blazing. When I first started talking to him, he bought my son his school clothes.
You see what I'm saying?
He
You
was
see?
paying
You see?
my
You see?
mortgage.
Look.
I was like, I never thought that my love could be bought. And then
Smoke
it
your
got
boots.
bought until I realized, like, girl, I don't care about none of this shit. You can take all this shit back. You know, this is not the lifestyle I want to live.
You give it back?
I tried to. And he just kept bringing it back
But
to
look,
my
check this
house.
out. As a
I was like, okay,
nigga,
I'll keep the Gucci bag.
if I was a man and I was dating a woman who had all them different kids, do you think I'm getting Gucci bags? Or am I just got to pay for them bills and have to help take care of that goddamn kid that I got no
Word.
say over?
Yeah,
Get the
Devontae
fuck
got
outta here.
class today. Give me
Get the fuck outta here.
$30. And
I ain't
then
trying to be funny, but I ain't doing that shit. Fuck them
Charlotte
kids.
got
Call
soccer
his fucking
practice.
daddy.
Can you
The
take
broke
her to
daddy
soccer
still wearing
practice?
that.
Yeah.
I think being a stepdad is a great role.
Yeah, it is.
I love
It's
it.
great.
I love
It's
it.
great. It's
They
great.
need it.
I love it to the
For
point
sure.
where she called me dad now.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I had to like find out like, all right, are you calling me dad because you want something from the store, or you want a toy or something? Like, why you calling me pops? But
You
then she
feeling
started,
something.
yeah, that was in the beginning. But now she's just like, yo, what's up, dad? I'm like,
Yeah, I feel that.
That's my daughter. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my,
you
that's
know
my
what I mean?
kid.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm adopted, and like my girl, she's raised by her stepdad. So I'm not shitting on stepdads.
yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is there's a big difference
between.
between the reason why men can accept women. I mean, men try to stray away from accepting women with all these kids, and why women kind of don't matter if they dealing with niggas with a bunch of kids. Because a lot of times they go for the niggas who got their shit together. I don't got baby
It was
mama
a
drama.
great day.
So a lot of
Think about
women,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
You also gotta think about it. They ain't really
It
got to see
was.
your kids like that neither. Because you ain't bringing them around to shorty crib unless the relationship builds to that point.
Yeah.
But in the beginning stages, you're not bringing your kids around a new joint. You just
Yeah.
trying to figure out what the fuck going on. How can I wow her? Can I buy her new Gucci bag so I could be able to get up in there whenever I want
Came in
to?
hot.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. My kids live with my kids. They always live with me.
Okay.
Like I got full custody. So if my shorty come to my house to hang out, most of the time my kids is in their rooms. You feel me?
Well, you got your kids, but normally
Yeah.
it's
Most niggas don't got their
typically
kids.
niggas don't got their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas don't have that responsibility. So they running around and they could do whatever. They can maintain that relationship and whatever. You know what I mean? So I can understand it, but shout out to all the stepdads out there that's
For
taking
sure,
care of
All
the
the
children
stepdads.
that don't have fathers.
Yep.
But you can step into that space and mold that child and make sure they come out the right way and
Shout out to
show
all
them
the
how
tricks
to,
and Johns out
show,
there.
show them how to
Taking care of
really
all
be
these
treated by
broke ass
a man.
women and giving them hope to keep thinking they the
Bro,
shit.
this man,
They not the shit.
He was in it.
You're a
with
prostitute.
We was in it on
You're a
certain
prostitute.
positive. But it is on something positive, man. We can wrap it up.
Excuses are the tools of the weak and incompetent, which builds monuments of nothingness. And those who specialize in excuses are seldom capable of anything else. You should make no excuses. You should take no excuses. You should rise above excuses.
Did you have that plan?
Cool.
This is the Savage
That's
Report.
Savage Report. Don't forget to wipe your ass from the front to the back. Out the back to the front. We
It's getting lit, 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 it's getting lit. It's the Savage Report. It's the Savage Report. The Savage Report is the #1 podcast in the city. It's so gritty and so